I know you got 15 to 20 years when you came to California colony. So we are waiting with the idea of this is always to give something to this society. A good human being, good entrepreneur, industrialist, even then, inside.
Very good morning, everybody. This day will be something different for you. End of the day, by 1 o'clock, you will learn some 10 commandments. Longevity, how to have better life. So we have to know now. Metabolic syndrome, remedy, and immunity. Next. Christian Anand, sir, is up to you to take the initiative. But there are things that we don't maybe changes in our diet and so on. But what I want to say is, what I find out is not many control. The best thing in the world is the best academicity of the world, the best but if you want to come different than that, but the not only this center, they will accept yes, you are right. So that's the way we are going to move forward. The agenda of today, I am going to talk about what is the motivation. What is that motivating you? What is that motivating you? And we will talk about the evolution here. See how the human life taking and evolved over period. Next. We will be talking about what is metabolic syndrome. We are going to define about what is metabolic syndrome. Basically, what is metabolic syndrome? Metabolic syndrome includes everything. See, what it includes is body mass index. That is your weight, your gasana, your obesity, your unusual weight proportionality. That is what the factor number 1 is body mass index. So, number 1 is body mass index. Number 2 will be in the metabolic syndrome, blood pressure. How is your blood pressure? Is your blood pressure in control? If not, you are having a metabolic syndrome. If your body mass index is not appropriate, you are having metabolic syndrome. The third will be diabetes. So diabetes means in this metabolic syndrome, what is explaining is your fasting sugar. Your fasting sugar is greater than 100. Your fasting sugar is greater than 100. You are having metabolic syndrome. The third is related to diabetes. The fourth one is related to cholesterol. That is triglycerides. What is triglycerides? The triglycerides is that body mass index, blood pressure, diabetes, triglycerides, and good cholesterol. This is the foundation. So, what is the parameters which are affecting you? That is what we are going to discuss. Next. The motivation is, if you don't want cancer, if you don't want diabetes, if you don't want heart disease, if you want to improve your diabetes because you want to reverse your diabetes, you want to reverse your cancer up to some extent, and you don't want to get heart disease, you don't want reoccurrence of heart attack. Many of people are already must have had attack, must have had that. You don't want to have again, you don't want to go for a open heart surgery, you listen to me carefully. You want to have only attack, you don't want to. So once the attack comes, it will repeat. So now, it will not repeat if you follow something. Now, you will discuss it. And we are going to discuss it back. Want to achieve all these things? What do you need to do? That is the answer going to be there today. Next. So, 2.5 years under 1 lakh generations, 100,000 generations are gone, where the woman is over. There is no refrigerator, there is no storage. The entire thing was depending on fat burning mechanism. Please note down. We are going to discuss again and again the fat burning mechanism. Hello? Hello? Fat burning mechanism. Actually, we are away from fat burning mechanism. We will listen to that. And 12,000 years, 600 generations, agriculture development started. 200 years, industrial development started. So how genetic profile is designed? Human being is a complex biological machine. It works on two fuels. You must be knowing that it works on a glucose. The two fuels, one is glucose, another one is ketones. We are going to discuss, like petrol diesel. Ketone is a better energy compared to glucose. So this is just a frame. The next, the caveman was struggling to get the food. So he was struggling, he was fighting for the food. Next. So generations, how the generations have moved. See now, started here, moved here, moved this way. See, you see, stop. You see here, there is no vector. There is no three-dimension. Okay, they're flat. You see, there is no the body mass index. They are maintaining automatically because they have to struggle for the food. They have to hunt for the food. So next, you see where we are. We are here. So what is happening? We are taking Pepsi, Coca-Cola. We are getting all processed food. We are putting all sorts of chemicals, and you are becoming like. This is the root cause for the number one metabolic syndrome. Next. So now human physiology, human genetics, our genetics is actually 2.5 million old. Genetics is not today's, it is not changed. It may change after 1 million years, after, we don't know, the way we are eating. But right now our genetics is same as what is there, 2.5 million. So originally we are designed for fat burning. Our body is designed for fat burning. But what we are doing is sugar burning. Please note down. So from fat burning system, we have moved to sugar burning system. So this is the root cause for most of the problem. Next. So what is metabolic syndrome? Move fast. Next. As I explained to you, metabolic syndrome consists of 5 parameters. Body mass index, if it is greater than 25, it's a problem. But for South Asians, there are South Asians, if it is greater than 25, it's a problem. That's what having a diabetes. In this method is all doctors will tell you, your BMI is less than 25 is okay. It's not okay. Your BMI should be less than 23 for Indians. And next, number 2, high blood pressure. If your blood pressure is greater than 130 and greater than 85, systolic and diastolic, that indicates that you have problem. That means your blood pressure should be less than 130 and less than 85. Next, your fasting glucose. If it is more than 100, when you got up after 2 hours of gap, when you go for a blood test, your insulin will be less than 100. That means you don't have problem. If it is a ready is what is a problem. If it is more than 100, it's a problem. And triglycerides, I told you, the moment you eat glucose, the moment you use fructose. What is fructose? You use junk food. The moment you use junk food, the moment you take Coke, the moment you take burger, you are going to get mostly fructose. The fructose immediately involves to triglycerides. Triglycerides actually, if it is greater than 150, it is classified as a right metabolic syndrome. Actually, these pyramids are actually your triglycerides should be 100. Your doctor would be a long way. It should be 100. We'll discuss about that. But you know, your doctor will say, what is we are going to discuss today? What is going on in the world? In their world, there is a witching going on. So what is happening? Pharmaceuticals, medical, all these people combine together. They define the wrong parameters. For them to get a business in the world. That is going to be a world at the end. So they are not diagnosing wrong. In fact, medical syllabus also is schooled in such a way, it is not, disease root cause is not going. It is only trying to give the medicine for the problem. Stomach urine. So they are going to, at the end of the day, you are going to have this. Okay. So now we discuss about triglycerides. LDL is a good cholesterol. Happy cholesterol, LDL. Here LDL is less than 40 per man and less than 50 per man. That means you are a metabolism. What is the meaning of that? This LDL should be greater than 40 per man. It should be greater than 50 per man. That means you are okay. So now the issue comes here. The ratio between triglycerides to LDL is very important. Then you must have seen here during the picture. The doctor is seeing an LDL. Lovely cholesterol, LDL. He is always seeing LDL. It's nonsense. LDL is not the pyramid. LDL is only come out of metabolism. LDL is not real. So what is happening here? Why he is not saying triglycerides to LDL ratio? Why your doctor is not saying? There is no medicine. Because there is no medicine, you see LDL. In this LDL is not a, where there are people, high LDL, they live 4 number of years. Compared to, whereas LDL to triglycerides to LDL, the ratio should be 1. If the ratio is 1, you will be 100 years. The triglycerides to LDL ratio is 1. Are you less than 1? 110 years. Less than, further less, 150 years. This is a figure. It is very important. This is going to dictate cardiovascular disease. This is going to dictate heart attack. This is going to dictate many of the parameters inside the biological system. So high BMI, I already told you. See what is happening? Your waist, the circumference of waist should be less than half of the height. Let us say you are in height 100 inches. You have this is 50. That means half. Okay, you are okay. But your height, your waist divided by height, it is more than half the problem. You understand? That means what? It is not anymore. This is standard definition. Optimally, waist circumference also is also less than half. Your height, your weight, it should be half of that. Yes. Back. When it comes to blood pressure, I already told you, blood pressure should not be more than 130, more than 85 is a problem. It should be less than 130, less than 85. Similarly, high blood glucose. During fasting, it is more than 100 is a problem, as I explained to you. Fasting blood sugar actually should be, what should be fasting blood sugar? Should be 70. You want to live 100 years? 70. 72, 75. But all of you are right more than 100. We are not going to 100 years. So that's why now we are going to see how we can get back to that. So now actually we are measuring. Suppressing out through the test called glucose. That is seeing glucose. Glucose is fine, 100, less than 100, fasting less than 140, HbA1c is 5.7, very good. You are not diabetic, you don't have any problem. Oh, you have BP? Okay. My glucose metabolism is fine, you are having a BP. What doctor will do? He will start giving medicine. That's nonsense. You are going to drive that. He is not seeing the real parameters. This is all over the world. You are not blaming a doctor as a profession. They are noble professions. I am saying what is happening in the medical. So without seeing the fasting insulin, without seeing the insulin, he is diagnosing based on the glucose metabolism. If glucose metabolism surfaces the problem only after 10 to 15 years of you already got into a disease. See now, you are getting cooked up. That cooking, inflammation, I am going to describe in a very simple way. I am going to say what is inflammation. Next, the back. And then we already discovered triglycerides. Should be as less as possible. As I am mentioning you, it should be 100. Your HDL should be, actually it should be 50. Can you imagine? It should be 50, this should be 50. The ratio is going to be 1, 100 years. Comes up. But generally what is happening, triglycerides to HDL. Your vitamin D deficiency is there. Your B12 deficiency is there, you will get fogging. You will not be able to work. You will get tired. Your D vitamin is shortage. Your D vitamin shortage. What I am going to tell you waste. If you are having D vitamin shortage, and 95% of you are having D vitamin shortage. Just go and test it. So whatever medicine you are going to give, whatever I am going to tell you, further it is going to be waste. Unless you improve vitamin D. Vitamin D, my goal is 50, 50. But if you see now what is happening in laboratories, they put some 30 to 50. See, entire world, the parameters, medical parameters are evolved based on the general public. Because general public is bad. So not what should be, they are not doing. back. We discussed very serious parameter, vitamin D. Vitamin D shortage, 300 functions in our body will not work. You do many things. What is the fun? Vitamin D will not work, it won't work. So please note. So next time you are going to do vitamin D test, you should ensure that. How to do that we will tell you in the course of time. Then your fasting insulin. This is a very important test. You can avoid diabetes, you can avoid future problems by testing. It should be less. And the postprandial insulin, it should be less. And HSCRP. See, this is a high sensitivity C reactive protein. High sensitivity C reactive protein. This will tell you the figure of inflammation. HSCRP is a figure of inflammation. If HSCRP is less than 1, is okay. 95% of you going to 2.5. I measured many people. 2.5 to 2.5 you will be very bad. They are very proud to heart attack. So my HSCRP is 0.3. You just take note. So high sensitivity C reactive protein. You have to ask this test, separately not there. HSCRP test will give you. You have blood test. Similarly, ApoB. I already told you, apolipo, protein B and A1. And I also MMA, it indicates drop in B12. See what is happening? B12 test you are doing, vitamin B12, correct? It shows very good number. Sometimes it is false. You are not having really B12. So what you should do, you go for this test, MMA test. More indicates drop in B12. This is a final test. For some of you, I can send the notes on WhatsApp. The MMA, more MMA indicates vitamin B12 status. But your vitamin B12 test must have given a good number. So no meaning. So that is what is the final aspect of it. Then now see this test, homocysteine test. More means damage endothelium lining. Endothelium lining means you have arteries. In the arteries you have got an endothelium layer, soft layer. That is getting damaged. When that gets damaged, what happens? Your lipids, your cholesterol, your white blood cells, they don't stuck. If there is a crack, if there is a tube is there, blood vessel. In the blood vessel there is endothelial layer, that in the layer there is a cracks are there. The cracks are there, cholesterol will go and stay there. Okay? Cholesterol will go and stay there. With the time, the cholesterol is going to add up, and going to become plaque. It is going to become plaque. Due to inflammation, the plaque will break. You get heart attack. You see that? So you should know endothelium lining. What is this homocysteine test will tell you. Okay. Then C-peptide test. This is for all diabetic people. You should see whether you are going to reverse your diabetes or not. This will tell you. Next. C-peptide, it should be less. It should not be very less, but it should be less. We will discuss next. Next. So now what is the situation here in the whole world? Only 12% people are physically well. 53% people are 2 or more chronic diseases they have. 35% people are having, adults are having at least one problem. All of us having at least one problem. And 53% are having at least 4 problems. Only 12% are physically active. Adults. Next. Now all of you please maintain silence. I will not be able to do it. No talk, pressures. Other than talk. It's a very serious R&D research I have done. I am presenting to you. Don't disturb. Now we are going to discuss about the killers, and I am going to discuss about another killer, the last killer. The worst killer, you know, one of the first people are dying with heart attack, stroke, cancer, uncontrolled diabetes, Alzheimer's disease, any other killer. Then any other killer. You know this one, heart attack, stroke, cancer, uncontrolled diabetes. Diabetes is become serious. Root cause for killing will get killed. They are all interlinked. All the parameters are interlinked. But however, uncontrolled diabetes is going to lead to fatality, going to lead to death. Alzheimer's disease also, in UK, they found 2-3 years ago, the majority of the people died because of Alzheimer's disease. What is Alzheimer's disease? Alzheimer's disease is dementia. Just now I came to stage. Secretary, respected Secretary, brought me here. I will not remember. That is Alzheimer's disease. I came into the car, from car I came, I will not remember. I will not remember 10 years back, I will not remember half an hour back, but I will remember 10 years back, 20 years back, 30 years back. This is Alzheimer's disease. It is a part of dementia. There is a brain memory issue. That is also, because of this, what happens once you get a brain memory issue, it leads to stroke, brain stroke. You will die. So these are root causes. And any other, next, any other, surprisingly, common cause of death is also due to incorrect over-medication. I am highlighting here. Because of incorrect and over-medication, wrong medication. The doctor is seeing B is trying to see your pain, he will give medicine. Approximate. You will see 2 minutes. This is one of the main cause of death. Next. You must have seen during COVID also, those who went to hospital, many of them died. Those who have not gone to hospital, they are not dead. Those who went to hospital, they are admitted because of the infection in the hospital. Many people died. That is a known fact. So now, I am just introducing one boiling frog. What is boiling frog? Most of us are boiling frogs. Because metabolically we are not strong. So what is boiling frog? Next. The frog, there is a small vessel, there is a water, you put a frog in there. Next. He is just trying to increase the temperature. Next. The frog is there in the water. It is there in the water. It is coolly there. It is a good frog, like you and me. Next. He increase the temperature. Slightly increase temperature. You know this category of this one, they will die at a high temperature. Slightly above 25 they will die. So 80.7 Fahrenheit, you see, increase little bit increase. Next, 92 point, it becomes dull. Okay. Now I go little bit increase, die. What is the meaning of this? I put a frog in the water, I'm boiling it. It is inside the vessel. It is not jumped. It is cooperated with me. I am eating also, it is cooperated. It fully died. What happened to it? Inflammation problem. Sitting duck. You are just sitting here, some terrorist comes and kills you. That way. You are become sitting duck. Next. In the same, if I throw a frog in the hot water, if I throw a frog in the hot water now, what it will do? It will jump. You see practically. You see what happened. Before the same frog, similar his brother, was got killed. It has not jumped. Why? Inflammation. So I am defining inflammation. Cooking inside. We are getting cooked. Next. Now, we should not be like violent. If you have metabolic syndromes, you are having a lot of diseases. You will be sitting like this. Sitting like this. You take the ticket upstairs. That's the point. Next. Now, diabetic markers. Your pre-diabetic should be less than 100. 100 to 126 is called pre-diabetic. This is your non-diabetic. Okay. Similarly, post-prandial glucose is less than 140 is a non-diabetic. 140 to 200 is pre-diabetic. HbA1c normally 5.7. If it is 5.7 to 6.5, you are pre-diabetic. And you are diabetic beyond this 200 plus, beyond pre-diabetic. Even though I am having less than 100, I will not be pre-diabetic. American Diabetic Association defines it even higher levels. They define less than 100 means you are non-diabetic. Less than 140 post-pandemic and 5.7 and below you are non-diabetic. We'll show you now. Even though you are 5.7 HbA1c, even though your post-pandemic is less than 140, even though your fasting glucose is less than 100, you are pre-diabetic. How? That we will see. Next. See, type you see 90% of the time, this just telling the spikes. See what is happening, not only sugar levels, spikes are very important. See, when the sugar spikes, when the glucose spikes, suppose you take fruit juice. The fruit juice should not be taken by small kid, 3 years older. Should not take. Nobody should take fruit juice. Nobody should touch the fruit juice. You take the old food. What happens when you take the fruit juice? It spikes the glucose. Glucose spikes. When glucose spikes, hyperglycemia higher. When it goes high, why it is going high? Insulin is released high, the glucose is going high. Because insulin is so much released, when it is going down also it goes below 70. You are going to get hyperglycemia, you are going to get hypoglycemia. By giving, that's why you see some children, you treat with ice creams, so many ice creams you give. Suddenly they fell sick, suddenly happened. What happened? Hyperglycemia, hypoglycemia. Sugar went up, sugar came down. It became dull, below 70. But body has got what is called homeostasis. What is homeostasis? Based on the homeostasis you are surviving. What is the homeostasis? Negative feedback system. In electronics we say, in engineering, entire thing works. It's a negative feedback system. What happens? Sugar goes up. Pancreas will release insulin to bring down. Sugar goes down. Your glycogen stores release glucose. It again moves. Goes down, it will try to bring it back. Goes up, try to bring it. This homeostasis. Homeostasis is there. Suppose you go to cold. If I go to cold, then body will heat up inside. When you heat up, when you go to cold, in Himalayas you go, still your body temperature maintained. Homeostasis. So now, by having all these metabolic syndromes, you are going to disturb the homeostasis. The body will not be able to maintain. Suppose cancer. What is cancer? Cancer, there is no homeostasis. Homeostasis, there is no. It's a positive feedback. Negative feedback is you will get back the whole thing. Positive feedback is it grows. But you are having a baby growing. That time you are having positive feedback. Baby growing. That time. Parameters are positive. There is a positive, there is no problem. That is naturally it has to happen. But whereas cancer cells are growing, positive feedback, they are dangerous. So now what I am trying to say is homeostasis has to be maintained in the body. But that is very metabolically sound. So when you become hot, body will take care. When you become cold, you have to beat. So when the glucose goes up, it will bring down the glucose by putting insulin. Body puts pancreas will release low glucose. Another hormone is released by pancreas. Inform the liver. Liver will release glucose. Low glucose is where? In the blood. Everything is blood. Blood is arteries. 60,000 miles of arteries are there. 60,000 miles. Earth you can rotate 4 times. That much arteries are there. That much. So blood is moving everywhere. In the blood we are talking about it. Because glucose. The blood has to have controlled blood pressure, blood sugars, everything should be in a controlled way. Then only entire system works. Oxygen, everything has to be. So what I just mentioned about the spikes. So why I mentioned spikes? If the glucose spikes, mitochondria, the cell gets bombarded. When the cell bombarded, see more cells bombarded, the tissues get bombarded. When the tissues get bombarded, organ gets bombarded. What is organ? Liver is organ. Tissues, all tissues together making a. And how the tissues are made? With the cells. The cell is bombarded, mitochondria bombarded. Mitochondria bombarded, tissues are bombarded. Tissues are bombarded, organ is bombarded. If organ is bombarded, you get disease. If it is liver, you get a fatty liver disease. If it is kidney, you get a. So this is a root cause. So bombardment. So high sugar spikes are going to cause disease 20% only. Sugar is going to give you disease 20% only. 80% disease hiding. no doctor is seeing. 80% parameter which is causing the disease is insulin. We are going to discuss it. But insulin is the one we are going to, big elephant. Today we are going to discuss about insulin, insulin, insulin. Next. So now you see how this mechanism works. This glucose is there. Glucose, okay. Glucose enters the cell. This is the cell. It has to enter cell. It has need insulin. Is insulin what happens? Insulin opens this channel. This channel is opened by this insulin controls remotely. If this opens, glucose going here. In this case, you see, it has insulin has come. Receptor not open the door. Insulin glucose remain here outside. All the receptors are blocked. Then no, your glucose remains in the. What is it we are doing? Glucose regulation. Glucose is where? In the blood. He is rising. You have to bring it down. Otherwise you will die. Hypoglycemia. Low also will die. So it has to regulate. So body is a regulator. So what is happening? If the receptors are blocked, they are not allowing the glucose to go to cell, then the glucose will not go. See, no glucose here. So if you are having receptors are allowing, you put a glucose has come here, see, insulin has come here, it will open the door. Open the door. See, insulin is a sort of escort. Insulin escorts the glucose to go into cells. Insulin is a living, but insulin is a good also, insulin is good. Anything is over is not good. Anything under is not good. High is not good, low is not good. It should be what is required. Next. So now next. So now you see diabetes increases coronary vascular disease, heart attack by 5 times. 5 times increase. If you are having diabetes, 5 times more. But today we will see that you will become one time only like any other. You follow. So but otherwise it is a 5 times. You see all the people. And one more thing. You see somebody died. My father died. My father never had diabetes. I never had BP. My BP not hidden here. Diabetes not hidden here. What is happening? Diabetes pre-diabetic. I have checked my HbA1c. My father is having very good HbA1c 5.7. He is having very good glucose, fasting glucose less than 100. Post-pandemic less than 140. But he was a pre-diabetic 10 to 15 years back. That has clogged up your arteries. That has spoiled the entire system. That is the root cause. It happened 10 to 15 years back. Your father died today. Is not the glucose metabolism not shown up outside. Next. Next. So now you know symptoms of high blood glucose, see fatigue, unexplained weight loss, blurry vision, extreme hunger, excessive urination, excessive thirst. This is the normal symptom of diabetes. I am going to cover entire physiology. I am not going to only diabetes, only cancer, only. With general awareness, everything will be covered. Next. Some people won't have any symptoms of diabetes. You check your hypertension will be so high. Your 160, 120 like that, very huge. But it not show up for some people. See, there are some bio-individuality. Some people are different. But 90% people, 95% people is same. So this what is, it will not be showing up. Next. Now you see hyperglycemia, low blood sugar. Hyper means low. Normal levels, see normal, see sugar. Okay. Normal should be there. Then you have hyperglycemia, high blood sugar. High blood sugar, low blood. Hypoglycemia, hypoglycemia. Body will regulate to see that it is in the this way. Body will regulate. That is a regulating mechanism. If you allow it to work, it will do. So if you do take junk food, you take all the processed food, you take vegetable seed oil, you take panel oil, you take peanut oil, you take all this vegetable seed oil, it is going to be like this. Next. So high glucose appears is the last stage concluding the glucose based after. See, glucose, high sugar is appearing at the last stage of your problem. Focusing on glucose independent variable is not correct. Insulin high over 10 years. Insulin was high in a body over 10 to 15 years. But you are not diagnosed by your doctor. Not tested. Why is not diagnosed? If you diagnose that, you will not have any job. Suppose You diagnose insulin. I am not saying any individual doctor is a mistake. Entire system, US or whatever now, they are defining. If you diagnose insulin, then you will not go to diabetes at all. You will not get disease. You will not go to hospital. If you diagnose insulin before a time, because insulin started problem, higher insulin 10 years back, 15 years back. That has culminated, manifested into diabetes. After 10 to 15 years, you see, 10 to 15 years you are struggling. Whether your blood vessels are getting clogged, everything is happening. Bad is happening to your body, silently, like a boiling frog. Boiling frog is happening inside, without your any symptoms. But we are not talking about like a, Ayurveda, like we are not talking about due to allopathy. We are talking about it proves everything is you can record to your medical test. Okay, next. Excess sugar is filtered by kidneys. You know, in the as I told you, homeostasis. Homeostasis is what? If you have excess sugar, body will take away the excess sugar. Somehow will take away. I will put in the viscera or put your weight, muscle, fat, or it will take away excess sugar. It will take away sugar and put in through kidney, it will filter out. Because that is regulatory mechanism, negative feedback system. Regulatory mechanism. In that process, what is happening when it is taking away excess sugar, glucose is getting out through the kidney, you get thirsty. You get water. That's why whenever you take water, urination it will go. So you are already diabetic, but that's how the mechanism. Still you are living, no? The diabetes also you are living, no? How you are living? The negative mechanism, negative feedback mechanism is making it to stabilize your glucose to whatever level it is. The moment you want, the moment you are, if I see that one, I will immediately come back. Homeostasis, I am able to give feedback system. So that way glucose goes up, body brings down glucose. Glucose goes down, bring back, normalcy. So that homeostasis is lost with the diseases. In the cancer, no control. Goes. Next. So now I am discussing a very important point. Maybe it is very technical. Why you think you are not technical? Everybody is technical. You know insulin, you know glucose. Lifetime, you educate 100 people. Not that telling you only. What is when you eat, there is a nourish, Suresh. Okay. So when you eat food, what happens? I eat. When you eat food, what happens? Glucose goes up. Where it goes up? In the blood. Everything in the blood vessels. Glucose goes up. Glucose goes up and up. If it goes up, means hyperglycemia. It will be out of control. It should not. Body regulation will do. What it will do? Try to push it down. Regulate. So in that process, what it will do? The pancreas, the beta cells in the pancreas release the insulin. Insulin release. You see. You have eaten food. The glucose is already maintaining a certain level. At 70 level is maintaining. You see 70. You see 100, 200. You are able to see the time. See now, when he is eating the food, slowly glucose started increasing. Okay. Now, increasing glucose and coming down glucose. How? Body is taking away mechanism. That is insulin. You see insulin. The moment you are taken the food, it is converted into glucose in the blood cells. Then insulin released. Insulin only stuffing this glucose into the cells. Glucose is back into the cells or fatty liver or wherever. You are going to take it out. If you keep the glucose inside the blood vessels, you will die. It will not. It is negative feedback system. It will take away the glucose and put it in the cells. So now this same person you see is Suresh. Suresh has eaten same food. Naresh has eaten same food. Okay. Naresh got an insulin little bit. And Naresh got more insulin released. Both are non-diabetic. Both are maintaining HbA1c 5.7. Both are fasting sugar less than 100. Postprandial less than 140. Both are non-diabetic. But you see what is happening. Insulin is releasing more insulin. He requires more insulin. he is requiring less insulin. That means his cells are more sensitive. His insulin sensitivity is more. That means little insulin. So for some people, I tell you, teacher tells one time you listen, you learn. Somebody 10 times you 10 like a mad fellow. So he is a mad fellow. So this fellow is a smart fellow. So now you are getting a low insulin and maintaining the same glucose coming down. Balance is happening. Homeostasis is happening. You are requiring more. See what is going to happen in the future. You see, this is what is the test. Oral glucose tolerance test. That is, this is the test. I give 75 grams of sugar to you, 15 teaspoons sugar to you. Then after 2 hours I measure. This is the response. And the response is taken every 15 minutes. They will take the response. Glucose. They take the blood and they measure the glucose and insulin. This is the curve response. Blindly you can follow. So now glucose is increasing, insulin increasing, to stuff the glucose into cells. See this one carefully. Next. See what happened now. Next. Suresh is more insulin sensitive. Naresh is poor insulin sensitive. Suresh is intelligent guy. One time you tell, you will listen. So Naresh is, this is building up your problem 10 to 15 years back. Problem started 10 years back. This is a problem. It started problem. Naresh, poor insulin sensitive. If you are insulin sensitive, you are very healthy. Suresh needs less insulin. Suresh requires less insulin. Naresh requires so much insulin. Having so much insulin dump only, he is going to take the glucose from the blood to push it to the cells. Naresh is able to produce more insulin. He is producing more insulin because requirement is there. And he is forcing his pancreatic beta cells to produce more glucose. More insulin. More insulin is produced. It requires more insulin. So it is producing more insulin. But that is not the good. Over a period of time, I will tell you, if you put a, like this now, put a light now, you like this, if I put light like this, continuously if I put, what happens? You become resistant. Same way the insulin going on increasing, no, you become resistant, the pancreas will not be able to generate so much insulin, then you could have, but we are going to see that. Next. Suresh don't have to produce more insulin. Naresh has to produce more insulin. Next. You see Suresh and Naresh will say next. Suresh, see, insulin sensitivity versus pancreatic beta cell insulin production. Insulin production. See, Naresh requires a small insulin production. See, insulin production, this much only. Insulin sensitivity is very good. This Suresh is here. His insulin sensitivity is very poor. He requires more insulin. He requires more insulin. If you measure insulin, just all of you will come out this way. Where are you? Whether you are Suresh or Naresh. If you are Suresh, you are going to become diabetic. And already you may get heart attack. If you are Naresh, you are safe. Next. In this way, you see there are so many other people are parted here. See these people, they are in the, go to next. They are in the non-diabetic range. They are non-diabetic. See this green is non-diabetic. Even though this Naresh is here, Suresh is here, in between there are many people are there. Even though insulin sensitivity is less, their pancreatic beta cell production is more. It is able to maintain. In this process now you are becoming still non-diabetic, you see. You are not diabetic. That means somebody is putting this much insulin, somebody is putting this much insulin, somebody is putting this much insulin. Still maintaining the balance, glucose balance. When you measure glucose, you are not diabetic. You are not, but problem is there. Problem started. So now Naresh is very safe. Suresh is worse. Anytime you will bombard. Last, like this, no? I put this. Like this I put you, what happens? Like this. I am putting, resistance will happen. Slowly my eyes I stop it. Suppose here, if I put a sound, big sound, what will happen? I become deaf. Same way if your child, suppose you ask your child, go there, come back. Go there, come back. 10 times you go and come. After ready, I will not go. This is called resistance. So insulin resistance will happen for him. And now you see, there is another person by name Pawan. he was 28 years old, his insulin sensitivity was here. And he was producing this much insulin. Sensitivity is high. So producing this much insulin. Now when he becomes 38 years old, he put on weight. Okay. Now his sensitivity is reduced. And he requires more insulin production. Still he is not diabetic. See, he is in the HbA1c is good, fasting sugar and postprandial sugar is good. So based on that only. So now when he becomes 48 years old, he has put on weight, more he is eating. So then his requirement of insulin sensitivity is reduced. Requirement of insulin production increased. Okay. Then he becomes 58. Actually somewhere this graph can be somewhere above. So when you become 58, further insulin sensitivity reduced. And now he is not diabetic, he is diabetic now. See, out of the brain. See, why he became down here? Because he is taking medicine here. You understand? See, here at 48, he just become diabetic. He is not taking medicine. At 58, his insulin sensitivity, see, down, reduced. And insulin production is more. He is taking some tablet. That's why his requirement has come little less. His insulin requirement comes less. So he is taking a tablet. And now one more thing at this point I will tell you. Some of you, if you are on insulin, some of you, maybe I think some of you, insulin, remove immediately. If you are insulin, very dangerous. Insulin, hyperinsulinemia is root cause. I am talking about hyperinsulinemia is root cause. Higher the insulin, see, giving insulin to type 2 diabetes, any doctor let him come online. If you are, they are giving, why they are giving? Business goes with that. So what happens once you give type 2 diabetes, he is always having insulin production more. Most of the time, 99% of the time, he is always having insulin production more. Only thing is regulatory mechanism is failed. And to maintain, he is giving external insulin. If you give external insulin, you tell me one person who has taken external insulin, his weight is coming down. Can you show me? Any person who is taking external insulin, his weight is coming down. If you take external insulin, weight never comes down. If you take external insulin, what happens? Hyperinsulinemia. Hyperinsulinemia is root cause for today's discussion. Cancer, diabetic, Alzheimer's disease, dementia, heart attack, stroke, everything will come. If any of your insulin, go and talk to your doctor. Change the doctor. The doctor is not understanding, change the doctor. Go to the better doctor. He will advise you. You tell him insulin is not good, you tell that I told. Insulin is going to kill you. Insulin is only for, is a lifeline for type 1 diabetes. Type 1 diabetes, pancreas doesn't produce insulin. So he requires insulin. If insulin is not there, he will die. So he requires insulin. And type 1.5 is also there, another diabetes. He requires insulin. Over a period of time, he requires insulin. But type 2 does not require external insulin. I found one of my friends who is running a big hospital. He told recently, what, any problem with your diabetes? I am having diabetes. Oh, my doctor, very famous doctor, my friend, family friend, she told me to punch in, one time only I take insulin, that is a slow release insulin. I told nonsense. Ask your doctor to talk to me. He has not talked to me, he is having so much ego. He didn't connect to me. Killing. I am not saying with ego, I am discussing technical matters, no ego here. So see, insulin giving you, putting you ticket. That is going to lead to problems. Insulin has to be removed. Now you see here, what is here? What we are trying to drive here? This power became diabetic. Because its insulin sensitivity, now we are going to address now, how do you increase your insulin sensitivity? To solve the problem, no problem will solve. Okay. If you are insulin sensitive, then your cells will respond properly, the glucose dumping will be proper, everything is proper. Next. With age, Pawan increases weight and his beta cells not able to maintain the blood sugar levels, he becomes diabetic. I already explained this. Next. Insulin sensitive. See, this is what is a insulin resistant test. Those who are 1 to this range, they are insulin sensitive. They are resistant, going like this. Highly, I measured my insulin sensitivity. I'll show you now. Next, my own. Next. You see, insulin levels are high, sugars are okay. This one I told you again and again. Insulin levels are high, sugars are okay. Your arteries clogged up. Calcification, calcium dump in the arteries started. Hardening of arteries happened. Osteoporosis starts. That is a heart attack. Insulin levels rise. By the time glucose level rise, it is too late. By the time you are diagnosed as a diabetic, it's too late. You may get heart attack. You must die this time. So, patients have high insulin levels many years before. I am repeating for your sake. Blood glucose levels increase. Much before, 10 to 15 years before your glucose has surfaced to test as your diabetic or your you already suffered. You may get heart attack. Type 2 diabetes is irreversible through medicine. Through medicine, it is irreversible. With medicine, you will always be medicine. With medicine, it is exponentially increasing the medicines. You take today 1 tablet, after 6 months 2 tablets, after 1 year, dose increase, after 2 years, insulin, after 5 years, amputation, cut your leg. After this one, kidney. This is going to be lead to this one problem. If you go for medicines, because medicines you are not going to irreversible. It is not reversible through medicine. It is reversible if you are noticed immediately within 3, 4, 5 years. Suppose 10 years before you test insulin, it is totally reversible. 15 years before you already the surface 15 years back. So, but even though you got a diabetes today, 5 years back, 10 years back, I was having diabetes for 15 years, but I don't have diabetes now. We'll tell you what. Next. The whole methodology of diagnosing diabetes is wrong. We have to redefine. The next. Next. More insulin is generated because of your insulin resistance. Because, see now, Dr. Chandrasekhar, so you are not hearing, no I am shouting, correct? Agree? So, you are not responding to the small insulin, it is producing more insulin. Not because it wants to produce more insulin, pancreas will not produce more insulin. It is producing more insulin because the small insulin is not sufficient to regulate. I told you negative feedback mechanism. So, the blood glucose has to be brought down to normalcy. It has to release insulin. Some insulin, not okay for you. There is more insulin. More insulin. Daily increasing. Hyperinsulinemia. You are going to become. So, see, more insulin generated because of your insulin resistance. You have insulin resistant. I told you, I have shown you all those. How many? I showed you. Insulin resistant. When you put it resistant. So, you become insulin resistant. When you become insulin resistant, when you are not hearing, I have to shout. That is what I mean of it. So, you have to produce more insulin. So, 20% effect of all the diseases because of higher glucose. That is sugar. Your sugars are high, diseases are only 20%. But 80% of the diseases are because of hyperinsulinemia. Higher insulin. You see, this is known in 1970. But why medical person not the same? This is a tragedy. See, now it's in 1970 showed that increased insulin causes endothelial dysfunction. That is artery. Endothelial means the inner layer of the artery, the soft layer, that is getting dysfunction. So that the cholesterol will go and deposit there, you get a plaque, you get a heart attack. So that is because of insulin, which then causes microangiopathy of the retina. And this is leading to coronary artery disease and central nervous system get damaged. This happened 10 years back. Okay, this is what I do. Next. I will allow some questions. I have some question time immediately. Can I ask you any good question you can ask? I will answer. More insulin is generated because of your next. You see, Dr. Stout, 1970 said there is a little evidence that high glucose alone causes vascular disease. There is a little evidence to say that higher glucose is causing a problem. Little evidence. But osteosclerosis is this plaque, heart attack, is stimulated by insulin. Higher insulin is stimulating this atherosclerosis, not the glucose. See, endothelial dysfunction. This is the interlayer dysfunction. Smooth present in the arteries because the arteries got endothelial dysfunction. Inside layer got disturbed. Got movement. It becomes cut. It is not smooth. Then lack of repair, not repair. Growth hormones are not there. This was a coronary artery vascular disease. Is going to lead. This is what I described is insulin, glucose, dysfunction. See, this metabolism. You understand by this time now what is the insulin, what is the glucose. But testing only glucose, not okay. Testing glucose is very important. You can wear a continuous glucose monitor, it is very important. But that is not going to lead to your postmortem. After you are going to die, you are going to see glucose. What is yours? So now you should see insulin. If you see insulin in conjunction with glucose, yes, you will get 100%. Yes, I will tell you one more. Suppose there are 10 people who have stolen the gold from the shop. Police came and shot one fellow. One fellow is saying gold in hand. He is taken to jail. Do you think all 9 people have not stolen the gold? They have stolen. They hidden that gold somewhere. That way it is. Glucose and insulin. If you test both, then it will come out. Next. Diabetes. See, diabetes mellitus increases cardiovascular disease 500%. If you are diabetes, you are getting chance of getting heart attack. So it's 5 times more than the normal. And more than diabetes, I'm just saying diabetes. This is what is the doctor says. Diabetes. I should say a change. Diabetes and pre-diabetes. Pre-diabetes. That means your glucose is fine. Your insulin is not okay. So diabetes and pre-diabetic increases cardiovascular disease by 5 times. It appears that it is the insulin level, the hidden parameter. You see, this is a very, very vital sentence. Insulin hidden. That has caused the problem for you. Next, insulin stress and insulin sensitivity. We are going to discuss about what is insulin stress. Next, if you ask child to do something again and again, stop listening. I just told you. Translate focusing on your eyes. High sounds near to your ear. This is blind way of telling. Next. See now, see this one, what is happening? How people die. See, there are some 208 people who are taken study. 201, 200. See, this insulin was known to everybody. This problem was known to everybody. But why they are not coming with this one? Because the doctor don't have medicine for that. The doctor comes wherever medicine is there only come. Why is not testing insulin? 99.9% people in the whole world will not write insulin test. But they are not trained like that. And they don't have medicine for that. So now, you see, the study follows 208 healthy people. 208 people. They studied for 6 years. Okay. 6 years they studied. You see, those who are high insulin resistance, 28 people died. Those who are having medium insulin resistance, 12 people died. Those who are low insulin resistance, nobody died. This is healthy people. We are not healthy. The 12% people, I told you 12% is healthy, the 37% and 53%. The 12% people, among the 12% of people who are not having any disease, anything, measure only insulin resistance, this is the situation. In 6 years, they measured after 6 years. Your study, 2001 is published, but nobody wants to take. If we go for the study, no, 50% hospitals get closed. If we go for the study, definitely. The root cause. Next, you see what is importance of insulin resistance. Insulin resistance is more means you are going to die fast. Insulin resistance is 0 means 100 years, 150 years. Next. Question, any questions after this? It went very highly technical. I given a point. What is insulin? What is glucose? I insulin point inflammation. Cooked food, cooking inside body. All of you looking very nice. Inside cooking up. Any questions? Sorry, all of you understood or not understood? So now it's a highly technical matter. Of course, this has to be technical. Any questions? What I have driven is insulin and glucose. What I was telling is just by testing glucose is not enough. You should test glucose in conjunction with insulin. When you are getting diabetes, you got diabetes 10 to 15 years before. 10 to 15 years before you got diabetes, pre-diabetes. That has caused the problem. Suppose you have seen 15 years before, you would have never got that. You would have never continued like it. You will change your lifestyle disease, lifestyle, you will change. You will change your food habits, you will change your certain mechanisms which we are going to discuss now next. Then you would have not got to that stage, diabetes. If you got to diabetes also, no problem, we will recover. But after this, I explained about the importance of, you are different from, the narration is different from Suresh. Suresh is different from Pawan. They are having different insulin resistance inside the system. So, insulin sensitivity is more means you are fine. Insulin sensitivity is less means the problem. Those who are having very good insulin sensitivity, they live for more years. You have seen. Next. Yeah. They are going to address that. They are going to address the point. They are addressing that point. Yeah. Entirely, then nothing will be left open. Everything will be answered. Only thing we introduce the subject. We sensitize you that insulin resistance should be reduced. Insulin resistance to be reduced. Insulin sensitivity should be increased.
Sir, excuse me. Which type of food my husband has to take? He is a diabetic patient.
Correct.
And he is having Alzheimer's also. So which type of vegetarian food is needed for him? My husband is diabetic and he is getting a little bit Alzheimer's also. He is forgetting everything. So which type of vegetarian food he can take? I want to
Actually, actually this question will be answered during the course of the day. But I will tell you, in the vegetarian food also, see there are so many markers are there here. So many markers. Okay, medical markers. So you have vitamin B12. Have you checked vitamin D? Have you checked vitamin B12? Okay. Vitamin B12 is not okay, you will get a mental problem, you will get tiredness. Okay. Vitamin D is not okay, you will get all problems. First, vitamin D has to be proper. And there are lot of antioxidant mechanisms in the body. Like you have vitamin D is very much essential. Vitamin B12 is very much essential. And you have what is called omega-3, omega-6 fatty acids. Omega-3, omega-3, 6 fatty acids. Omega-3 should be less. Omega-6 should be more. But if you test anybody, you will be having 20 to 1. 20 omega-6, 1 omega-3. But ideally how much it should be? 1 to 1. I got X omega-3, H by X omega-6. You are having 20 omega-6, 1 omega-3. Inflammation. Omega-6, omega-3. You change. You go for you are vegetarian, I know. You will not take fish. You go for are you taking chia seeds? Are you taking flax seeds, madam? Are you taking flax seeds? Chia seeds?
flax seed means this is light seeds. Avisakitaru.
We will discuss separately.
Okay, sir.
We will discuss separately. Any good question, we have full answer for that. See what is happening, there is not a one parameter. You have to see, yes. You are taking chia seeds, flax seeds.
You are asking us to take grains, no? Grains?
We will discuss. You are taking walnuts?
You are telling us to take grains, no?
Grains, yes. We should take the grains also. I will come back to you on that separately. I think we will discuss during the course also. What is happening? There are so many inflammatory markers. I told you frog. The frog, there is a inflammation. Inflammation happens to the brain. Inflammation happens to the that leads to the hyperinsulinemia going to lead to Alzheimer's disease, dementia, everything. So now how to reduce the insulin down? I am going to talk about that. At the end of again you can put a question, same question. I am going to address that. Now you want to improve your Alzheimer's disease. You want to do dementia. What one of the famous doctor told, but I am going to answer that. You will answer that. Okay. Madam, that exactly I will answer the question. That question will be answered in the second half. Okay, we are going to address, that is whatever the madam has told, is a reason. We are going to tell that one. Alzheimer's disease, dementia, the root cause we are going to talk. The next topic is that only. You see here, you have, is not able to hear. You see, coronary artery disease, dementia, artery, coronary disease, erectile dysfunction, cancer, low LDL, all these things are there here. Whatever you said are there here. Inflammation, exercise, stress, hyperuricemia. Here is the cause for the problem. Inflammation, exercise, stress, hyperuricemia. We are going to address next. Go next. See, insulin resistance is the problem. Insulin resistance is the problem for all the problems. So now, what are the insulin resistance? Because of inflammation, exercise, stress, hyperuricemia. We are going to discuss about all the points now. How do you reduce? Next. See, now suddenly I went to how to measure. I don't think anybody will tell you how to measure insulin resistance. Suddenly I went here. Because you have to measure, no? It's not that we are talking overly. You can measure. This is called OMIR, fasting insulin. This is called homeostatic model assessment for insulin resistance. This is the one way of testing insulin resistance. See, fasting insulin into fasting glucose divided by 405 is the what is called OMIR. That is giving you insulin resistance. Many of you will be having, I am sure, 4, 5 ratio you are going to have. Why? Because you will be having fasting insulin 20, you will be having fasting glucose 120, fasting insulin 20, 120, 105. You are going to have more than 3, 4 like that. So less than 1.5 indicates your good insulin resistance too. Less than 1.5 indicates your good insulin sensitive. Greater than 1.9 indicates early insulin resistance. Greater than 2.9 indicates significant insulin resistance. Very good. The more insulin resistant, you are going to die early. That is it. So now, as per my blood parameters, OMIR is 0.67. Just for reference I put. Next. It's not tea time, huh? No, okay. How to calculate insulin resistance? Now we see next. So now we are going to see the insulin resistance is the reason for all the problems, every problem. Erectile dysfunction, PCOS, fertility, your dementia, every problem associated with insulin resistance. So how do you, what are the reasons insulin resistance? We are going to, after tea we will see about inflammation. I alluded to inflammation, I told frog, boiling frog. Inflammation, exercise, stress, hyperuricemia. These are the 4 parameters are going to cause the insulin resistance. We are going to discuss after a break. Tea break. Thank you.
Hello. Hello. Microphone sync check. 1, 2, 3. Hello. Check. Hello. Microphone sync check. 1, 2, 3. Hello. Check. హలో మైక్రోఫోన్ చెక్ చెక్
కరెక్ట్ పెట్టి లాస్ట్ మినిట్ బాగా వచ్చింది. లాస్ట్ 5 minutes లాస్ట్ 10 minutes వచ్చింది కరెక్ట్గా ఇక మధ్యలో పెట్టు.
అందరికి తెలిసింది. ఫాస్టింగ్ అంటే రాత్రి 12 hours తర్వాత మనం టెస్ట్ చేస్తే గ్లూకోజ్ ఎంత ఉండాలంటే యాక్చువల్గా అయితే 70 నుంచి 90 మధ్యలో ఉండాలి యాక్చువల్గా. అప్పుడు మీరు 100 years పెడతారు. 100 years 70 నుండి 90లో ఉండాలి. కానీ 100 లోపల ఉంటే కూడా అది డయాబెటిక్ కాదు. 100 దాటితే దాన్ని ఏమంటారంటే కొద్దిగా డయాబెటిక్ ఎంటర్ అయిందనమాట. అది అంటే ఫాస్టింగ్. అది 126 వరకు దాన్ని ప్రీ డయాబెటిక్ అంటారు. అంటే డయాబెటిక్ వచ్చింది నీకు వస్తుంది అంటారు అనమాట. 126 దాటితే డయాబెటిక్ అంటారు అనమాట ఫాస్టింగ్. ఆ విధంగానే భోజనం చేసిన తర్వాత 2 hours తర్వాత 140 కంటే తక్కువ ఉంటే మీరు నాన్ డయాబెటిక్ అంటారు. డయాబెటిక్ కాదు. మీరు 140 నుంచి మీరు 200 వరకు ఉంటే ప్రీ డయాబెటిక్, అంటే మీకు డయాబెటిక్ వస్తుంది అని. 200 దాటితే మీరు డయాబెటిక్ అన్నారు. ఆ విధంగానే మీ 3 నెలల అవరేజ్ గ్లూకోజ్, 3 నెలల అవరేజ్ గ్లూకోజ్ దాన్ని ఏమంటారంటే HbA1c, హోమోగ్లోబిన్ A1c అంటారు. అంటే HbA1c 5.7 అంటే 5.7 కంటే తక్కువ ఉంటే డయాబెటిక్ కాదు. 5.7 కంటే ఎక్కువ ఉంటే 6.5 వరకు మీరు ప్రీ డయాబెటిక్, అంటే మీరు డయాబెటిక్లో ఎంటర్ అయ్యారు. 6.5 కంటే పైన ఉంటే మీరు డయాబెటిక్ అని నిర్ధారణ చేస్తారు. అయితే ఇది ఇలా జరుగుతుంది కదా. సో ఇప్పుడు డయాబెటిక్ అని నిర్ధారణ చేసేటప్పటికీ అప్పటికే మీకు 10 ఏళ్ళ కంటే ముందు, 10 నుంచి 15 ఏళ్ళ కంటే ముందే మీకు ఆల్రెడీ ఇన్సులిన్ అనేది హార్మోను ఎక్కువ ప్రొడ్యూస్ అవుతుంది అనమాట. ఎక్కువ ప్రొడ్యూస్ అయ్యి మీ గుండె పోటు రావడానికి, మీ క్యాన్సర్ రావడానికి, మీ కిడ్నీ పాడు కావడానికి, మీ మెమరీ పాడు కావడానికి నాంది అప్పుడే అయింది. ఎప్పుడైంది? 15 ఏళ్ళ క్రితమే అయింది. 15 ఏళ్ళ క్రితమే మీరు చూస్తే గ్లూకోజ్ ఉంటే మీ గ్లూకోజ్ కరెక్ట్గా ఉంటుంది. మీ HbA1c చూస్తే కరెక్ట్గా ఉంటుంది. మీ ఇన్సులిన్ చూస్తే తెలిసిపోతుంది. ఇన్సులిన్ గ్లూకోజ్ 2 టెస్ట్ చేసుకున్నారనుకో మీరు మొత్తం బయటపడుతుంది. అంటే మీకు డయాబెటీస్ అనేది మీరు ఎప్పుడు స్టార్ట్ అయిందంటే అది 10 నుంచి 15 ఏళ్ళ క్రితమే స్టార్ట్ అయిందన్నమాట. ఇది నేను చెప్పిన సారాంశం. అంటే ఇన్సులిన్ అనేది చాలా ఇంపార్టెంట్. అయితే మీకు హార్ట్ అటాక్ రావడానికి కారణం ఏంటి? ఇన్సులిన్ ఎక్కువ ఉండడం. గ్లూకోజ్ ఎక్కువ ఉండడం వలన కారణము 20%, ఇన్సులిన్ ఎక్కువ ఉండడం వలన కారణము 80%. 80% ఇన్సులిన్ మూలాన మీకు హార్ట్ అటాక్ వస్తుంది. 20% మీకు ఎక్కువ గ్లూకోజ్ ఉండడం వల్ల ప్రాబ్లం వస్తుంది. కానీ డాక్టరు ఇన్సులిన్ టెస్ట్ చేయడు. ఎందుకు చేయడు అంటే ఆయన దగ్గర మెడిసిన్ లేదు, ఆయనకు తెలియదు, ఆయన నిన్ను రిపేర్ చేయాలనే ఉద్దేశంలో కాదు, ఆయనకు మందు ఇవ్వాలి, ఆయన బిజినెస్ కావాలి. ఇది నిజం. ఒకవేళ ఇన్సులిన్ టెస్ట్ చేశారనుకోండి, అంటే ఒక డాక్టరు ఇండివిజువల్ ఒక అతను తప్పు చేసిన అనట్లేదు నేను, ప్రపంచం మొత్తం అలానే ఉందన్నమాట. ఎందుకు అలా వచ్చిందంటే అమెరికన్ డయాబెటిక్ అసోసియేషన్, తర్వాత అమెరికాలో FDA అని ఉంటుంది, ఫుడ్ అండ్ డ్రగ్స్ అథారిటీ, వాళ్ళ కమిటీ ఉంటుంది. ఆ కమిటీలో ఎవరు ఉంటారు? ఫార్మాస్యూటికల్ మందులు తయారు చేసే వాళ్ళే ఉంటారు అందులో. మందులు తయారు చేసేవాడు ఎవడు కూడా మందులు వాడకుండా నీకేం అది చేయడు. వాడు ఏం చేస్తాడంటే ఇలా చేస్తాడంటే మీకు మందులు పెరిగేటట్టు చేస్తాడు. అయితే ఇన్సులిన్ మీకు తీసేయాలంటే మీరు ఇన్సులిన్ అనేది నేను చెప్పేది లోపల ఉన్న ఇన్సులిన్ చెప్పాను. బయట నుంచి మీరు ఇన్సులిన్ ఇస్తే ఎట్లా అంటే పేషెంట్ ఉన్నాడు, మీరు పేషెంట్, జ్వరం వచ్చింది మీకు. జ్వరం వస్తే మీకు నేను లిక్కర్ ఇచ్చాను, లిక్కర్ ఏమవుతుంది చెప్పండి? ఏమవుతుంది? జ్వరం వచ్చిన వాడికి మందిస్తే ఇంకా జ్వరం పెరుగుతుంది. అయితే టైప్ 2 డయాబెటీస్ అంటే టైప్ 2 అంటే మనం అందరం గ్లూకోజ్ ఎక్కువ ఉంది, HbA1c ఎక్కువ ఉంది, 6.5 కంటే ఎక్కువ ఉంది. వీరంతా మనం డయాబెటిక్ పీపుల్. డయాబెటిక్ వాళ్ళకు టైప్ 2 డయాబెటిక్ అంటారు వీళ్ళు. టైప్ 2 డయాబెటిక్ వాళ్ళకు మనకు ఇన్సులిన్ ఇచ్చినైతే దాని అర్థం ఏంటంటే పుండు మీద కారం పోసినట్టు. ఇట్ ఈస్ రియల్. knowingly or unknowingly, diabetic is a technical subject. Engineers understand better. Doctor is very useful. Suppose he has to do some operation, doctor is required. Orthopedics is a call coordinator, doctor is God. Subject where adi. నేను మాట్లాడేది టెక్నికల్ సబ్జెక్టు. నేను మాట్లాడే డయాబెటీస్ గురించి మాట్లాడుతున్నాను, ఇన్సులిన్ గురించి మాట్లాడుతున్నాను, గ్లూకోజ్. ఇన్సులిన్ గ్లూకోజ్ దీనిపైననే మన ట్రిలియన్స్ ఆఫ్ డాలర్స్ బిజినెస్ ఉంటుంది. ట్రిలియన్స్ ఆఫ్ డాలర్స్ ఉంటుంది బిజినెస్. ₹1-2 కాదు. ఒక ఇన్సులిన్ పైనే $4 బిలియన్ కంటే ఎక్కువ ఉంది బిజినెస్ ఒక ఇన్సులిన్ పైనే. ఇప్పుడు ఇన్సులిన్, ఎక్స్టర్నల్ ఇన్సులిన్ వద్దని అన్నాను అనుకోండి, వద్దంటే వాళ్ళకు బిలియన్స్ ఆఫ్ డాలర్ బిజినెస్ పడిపోతుంది. అమెరికా ప్రెసిడెంట్ కూడా పడేస్తారు వాళ్ళు. ఫార్మసీ పీపుల్ వాళ్ళే అమెరికా ప్రెసిడెంట్కు డబ్బులు ఇస్తారు దేనికి, ప్రెసిడెంట్ కావడానికి. సో ఆ విధంగా లింక్ అయింది ఇక్కడ బిజినెస్. అందరికీ తెలిసిన విషయమే. ఒక మంచి డాక్టర్ని తీసుకురండి నన్ను, ఆయన కూడా ఒప్పుకుంటాడు. కానీ తెలిసిన డాక్టర్ అయితే, కానీ వాళ్ళకి తెలియలేదు. ఎందుకంటే సబ్జెక్టు సిలబస్ కూడా పెట్టలేదు, అట్లా సిలబస్లో కూడా లేదు. ఎందుకంటే ఇది సిలబస్ తయారు చేసిన వాళ్ళు వాళ్ళే. మళ్ళీ ఆ ఫార్మసీలో కంపెనీ ఓనర్స్ ఉంటారు కదా, వాళ్ళ రిప్రజెంటేటివ్సే ఉంటారు FDAలో, ఫుడ్ అండ్ డ్రగ్ అడ్మినిస్ట్రేషన్లో. వాళ్ళే మన అమెరికన్ డయాబెటిక్ అసోసియేషన్లో మెంబర్స్ ఉంటారు, వాళ్ళే కమిటీ మెంబర్స్ ఉంటారు. ఇది కావాలని వద్దంటే కావాలని చెప్తారు వాళ్ళు. అది వద్దని చెప్తే మొత్తం ఇండస్ట్రీ కొలాప్స్ అవుతుంది. ఇప్పుడు నేను ఇంకొక మాట చెప్తాను, నేను పాలు తాగొద్దు అంట. పాలు మంచిది కాదు అంటే మీరు ఒప్పుకుంటారా? ఎవరు ఒప్పుకోరు కదా. పాలు తాగకూడదు. ఆ పాలు ఆవు పిల్ల కొరకు, మీ కొరకు కాదు. ద మిల్క్, జస్ట్ ఐ క్లోజ్ దిస్ అండ్ గో ఫర్ ద నెక్స్ట్. సో మిల్క్ ఈజ్ యాక్చువల్లీ ఫర్ the milk has got a molecule bigger size like a basketball. Milk has got a molecule of basketball. Cow milk, I'm telling, cow milk. Mother milk has got a molecule like a cricket ball molecule, చిన్న molecule. Cow milk పెద్ద molecule. ఈ పెద్ద molecule డైజెస్ట్ కాదు. డైజెస్ట్ కాకుండా మీకు ఏజింగ్ అవుతుంది తొందరగా, అంటే మీరు మొత్తం తొందరగా ఏజ్ అవుతారు. దీని మధ్యన ఒకటి మంచిగా ఉన్నది, ఏంది? షీప్, గోట్, మేక, గొర్రె. వాటి పాలు మాలిక్యూల్ మీడియం సైజులో ఉంటాయి, క్లోజ్ టు మదర్ మిల్క్. మదర్ మిల్క్ ఇస్ ఎక్సలెంట్, జీర్ణం అవుతుంది. మేక, గొర్రె మిల్క్ కూడా జీర్ణం అవుతుంది. కౌ మిల్క్ జీర్ణం కాదు. దానివల్ల మీకు తొందర ఏజ్ అవుతారు. అంటే మీరు 100 సంవత్సరాలు బతికే వాళ్ళు 80 సంవత్సరాలకు పోతారు. ఇది నిజం. కానీ ఈ విషయాన్ని మనం చెప్తే ఏమవుతుంది? మన అగ్రికల్చర్ ప్రాబ్లం వస్తుంది. ఇలాంటి ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ ఉన్నాయి సొసైటీలో. మన సొసైటీ ఈజ్ బిల్ట్ అరౌండ్ లైక్ ది ఎగ్ ఆల్సో లాట్ ఆఫ్ కాంట్రవర్సీ. ఐ డోంట్ వాంట్ గెట్ ఇంటు కాంట్రవర్సీ. ఎగ్లో కూడా చాలా కాంట్రవర్సీ ఉన్నాయి. ఒక్క ఎగ్ పర్ డే తీసుకోవచ్చు మీరు. ఒక్క ఎగ్ పర్ డే. మోర్ దెన్ 1 egg పర్ డే యూఆర్ టేకింగ్, మీ ఏజ్ తగ్గుతుంది. ఒక ఏజ్ ఎగ్ పర్ డే ఓకే. ఎల్లో తీసుకోండి, వైట్ తీసుకోండి, అన్ని తీసుకోండి. 1 egg. 2 eggs పర్ డే నీ లైఫ్ తగ్గుతుంది. 3 eggs పర్ డే తగ్గుతుంది. 6 eggs పర్ డే తగ్గుతుంది. ఇప్పుడు ఇండస్ట్రీలో ఎలా ఉంటుందంటే కమిటీ ఉంటుంది కదా, కమిటీలో వాళ్ళే ఉంటారు. మళ్ళీ ఏం చెప్తారు? 6 eggs పర్ డే ఓకే, 10 eggs పర్ డే ఓకే, 20 eggs పర్ డే ఓకే. వాళ్ళు ఏమైపోతుంది? మీరు యు ఆర్ నాట్ గోయింగ్ టు డై ఇమీడియట్లీ. నోబడి వాట్ ఈస్ ద రీజన్ యూ డై? నోబడి నోస్. నోబడి విల్ నో. ఈరోజు చావరు మీరు. ఎవరు చావరు కదా. మనం ఎప్పుడు చనిపోతాం. నేను ఇప్పుడు చాను డై 2 years 3 years 10 years అయితే ఏ రీజన్ వల్ల చనిపోయినా నేను ఎవరు చెప్పలేదు దాన్ని కదా, అంటే కవర్ అయిపోతుంది. ద ట్రూత్ వీఆర్ టాకింగ్ ట్రూత్. విత్ దిస్ బ్యాక్గ్రౌండ్ విల్ మూవ్ ఫార్వర్డ్. సో ద రూట్ కాజ్ ఫర్ ఆల్ దీస్ ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ ఈజ్ ఇన్సులిన్ రెసిస్టెన్స్. ఇన్సులిన్ రెసిస్టెన్స్ అంటే మొరాయించడం తెలుగులో. ఇన్సులిన్ ఏం చేస్తుందంటే సెల్స్ ఏం చేస్తున్నాయంటే సెల్స్ మన ఉన్న సెల్స్ ఉంటాయి కదా, సెల్స్ మొరాయిస్తున్నాయి. అంటే ఇన్సులిన్ వస్తుంది. ఇన్సులిన్ ఈజ్ ఏ ఎస్కార్ట్. ఇన్సులిన్ వస్తుంది, ఇట్లా వచ్చి గ్లూకోజ్ తీసుకొచ్చి అలా పెడుతుంది సెల్లో. అయితే ఇన్సులిన్ వచ్చింది కానీ ఈ సెల్ మొరాయిస్తుంది, వింటలేదు ఇన్సులిన్ మాట. ఇట్ ఈస్ నాట్ లిజనింగ్ టు ఇన్సులిన్. సో ఈ గ్లూకోజ్ సెల్లకు పోదు. సెల్లకు పోకుండా ఎక్కడ ఉంటుంది? బ్లడ్లో ఉండిపోతుంది. బ్లడ్ ఉండిపోతే ఏం చేస్తుంది? కిడ్నీ అది సిస్టమ్ నెగటివ్ ఫీడ్బ్యాక్ చెప్పాను కదా, ఫీడ్బ్యాక్ సిస్టంలో అది బయట తీసేసి కిడ్నీ దాన్ని యూరిన్ ద్వారా పంపించేస్తుంది. యూరిన్ ద్వారా పంపిస్తే ఏమవుతుంది? మళ్ళీ దాహం వేస్తుంది. కానీ మొత్తం పంపేయదు. ఈ విధంగా పంపించడంలో కష్టపడి పంపిస్తుంది. అది పంపించడంలో ఏమవుతుంది? ఆ బ్లడ్లో గ్లూకోజ్ ఎక్కువ ఉండిపోతుంది. ఎక్కువ ఉండిపోతే ఏమవుతుంది? మీకు చాలా ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ స్టార్ట్ అవుతాయి అనమాట. ఇక్కడ ఏమవుతాయి? ఆ బ్లడ్లో ఆర్టరీస్ ఉన్నాయి, అవి హార్డన్ అవుతాయి. హార్డన్ అవుతాయి. హార్డ్ అయినప్పుడు ఏమవుతుంది? కొలెస్ట్రాల్ ఎక్కువ వచ్చుకుంటుంది. అక్కడ కొలెస్ట్రాల్ ఎక్కువ వచ్చుకుంటే ఏమవుతుంది? ప్లాక్ ఫామ్ అవుతుంది. ప్లాక్ ఫామ్ అవుతుంది ఏమవుతుంది? ఇన్ఫ్లమేషన్ వచ్చినప్పుడు, ఇన్ఫ్లమేషన్ అంటే మీరు నిద్రపోలేదు, మీరు కొట్లాడుకున్నారు, సమ్ ఫైటింగ్, మెంటల్ టెన్షన్, ఇన్ఫ్లమేషన్ వచ్చినప్పుడు అది ఆ ప్లాక్ ఇట్లా పడుతుంది, పడే హార్ట్ అటాక్ వస్తుంది. సో మెనీ థింగ్స్ ఉన్నాయి, ఇవన్నీ అన్ని లింక్డ్. ఎవ్రీథింగ్ ఈ లింక్డ్ విత్ ఇన్సులిన్ రెసిస్టెన్స్. ఓన్లీ సింగిల్ పాయింట్ ఇన్సులిన్ రెసిస్టెన్స్. ఇన్సులిన్ రెసిస్టెన్స్ దాని రివర్స్ ఏంది? ఇన్సులిన్ సెన్సిటివిటీ. ఇన్సులిన్ సెన్సిటివిటీ పెంచుకోవాలి, ఇన్సులిన్ రెసిస్టెన్స్ తగ్గించుకోవాలి. రెండు ఒకటే. నేను ఆల్రెడీ చూపించాను మీకు, 4 రకాలు చెప్పాను మీకు. ఒక చిన్న అబ్బాయిని అక్కడ వెళ్ళి అక్కడ పోయి రమ్మంటే వస్తాడు, 3 సార్లు వస్తాడు, 4 సార్లు రమ్మంటే ఎక్కువ అంటాడు కదా. మొరాయించడం అండి ఎగ్జాక్ట్గా లోపల జరుగుతుంది. అది మొరాయించడం మీకు ఇంతవరకు అర్థమైతే ఐఎమ్ హ్యాపీ. సెల్స్ మొరాయిస్తున్నాయి, గ్లూకోజ్ తీసుకోవట్లేదు. గ్లూకోజ్ తీసుకోకుండా ఎక్కడ పోతుంది? గ్లూకోజ్ అప్పుడు లివర్ పోతుంది. లివర్ పోతే ఏమవుతుంది? ట్రైగ్లిజరైడ్స్ ఫామ్ అవుతుంది. చెప్పిన ట్రైగ్లిజరైడ్స్ ఎంత డేంజర్ అది. ట్రైగ్లిజరైడ్స్ అంటే కొలెస్ట్రాల్, బ్యాడ్ కొలెస్ట్రాల్, అది ఫామ్ అవుతుంది. అది ఫామ్ అవుతే ఏమవుతుంది? మళ్ళీ హార్ట్ అటాక్. అది పోయి అందులో కూర్చుంటుంది ఆర్టరీస్లో. ఈ కొలెస్ట్రాల్ పెరుగుతుంది. తర్వాత మీకు చెప్పాను కదా, హై హెచ్డిఎల్ ట్రైగ్లిజరైడ్, ఆ రెండు రేషియో అది పెరుగుతున్నా కొద్దీ రేషియో పెరుగుతూ ఉంటుంది. పెరుగుతున్నా కొద్దీ మీరు లైఫ్ ఎక్స్పెక్టెన్సీ తగ్గుతుంది. యాక్చువల్గా నేను ఐఎమ్ సీయింగ్ హియర్ ఇన్ దిస్ ఏరియా అరౌండ్ 75+ లాట్ ఆఫ్ పీపుల్ ఆర్ డైయింగ్. అరౌండ్ 75+. మన ఈసీఎల్ వాళ్ళు. రీజన్ ఈజ్ హైపర్ ఇన్సులినియా, ఇన్సులిన్ ఎక్కువ ఉండడం. వాళ్ళందరూ మెజర్ చేసుకుంటే అందరూ ఇన్సులిన్ చాలా ఉంటుంది, 30-40 ఉంటుంది పోస్ట్ పండియల్. ఫాస్టింగ్ ఇన్సులిన్ చూసుకుంటే ఎంత ఉంటుంది? మీ అందరు చూసుకోండి. నేను తర్వాత మీకు మెసేజ్ పంపిస్తాను, టెస్ట్లు చిన్న టెల్ 5-6 టెస్ట్ పంపిస్తాను. ఫాస్టింగ్ ఇన్సులిన్ నాకు ఎంత ఉందంటే 2.8 ఉంది. మీ అందరికి కంపల్సరీ 20 ఉంటుంది. చాలామందికి, అందరు కాదు చాలామందికి 20. ఎంత డేంజర్ అని. దట్ ఈస్ వాట్ ఈస్ కాల్డ్ ఫ్రాగ్, మనం బాయిలింగ్ ఫ్రాగ్. ఇది మీరు చూసుకోండి. నెక్స్ట్ ఐఎమ్ గోయింగ్ టు సెండ్ ఆల్ ఆఫ్ యూ వన్ మెడికల్ టెస్ట్. టెస్ట్ చేయించండి. అందులో ఏంటంటే జనరల్ మెడికల్ టెస్ట్ విటమిన్ డి ఈజ్ ఎ డేంజరస్ వన్. ఐఎమ్ గోయింగ్ టు టాక్ విటమిన్ డి. అన్నిటికీ కావాలి అది విటమిన్ డి. విటమిన్ డి లేకుంటే ఏం చెప్పినా వేస్ట్గా. ఆధారం అంటే లైట్ లేకుంటే ఇప్పుడు సూర్యుడు లేకుండా ఏమైనా అవుతుందా? ఆ విటమిన్ డి కూడా లక్కే సూర్యుడి నుంచి వస్తుంది, సూర్యుడి నుంచి వస్తుంది. కానీ మనం డిస్కస్ అవుతుంది. సూర్యుడి నుంచి అంటే మనము 20 minutes బేస్డ్ ఆన్ ద కలర్. ఫేర్ కలర్ అంటే 10 minutes, బ్లాక్ కాంప్లెక్షన్ అంటే 20-30 minutes. మనం సూర్యరశ్మిలో ఉండాలి 11 to 3 మధ్యలో. ఎట్లా ఉండాలి? తీసేయాలి ఇక్కడ వరకు. అట్లా ఎవరు ఉంటారా? ఓన్లీ ఫేస్ పెడతాడు. ఫేస్ పెడితే ఏమొస్తుంది? ఇంకోటి 11 to 3 మధ్యన అల్ట్రావైలెట్ రేస్ ఉంటాయి. స్కిన్ క్యాన్సర్ వస్తుంది. స్కిన్ క్యాన్సర్ ఇవన్నీ ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ ఉన్నాయి. స్కిన్ క్యాన్సర్ రాకుండా చేయాలంటే ఏం చేయాలి? స్క్రీన్ పెట్టుకోవాలి, అల్ట్రావైలెట్ స్క్రీన్ పెట్టుకొని ఉండాలి. 20 ఎవరు ఉంటారు ఇప్పుడు? ఎవరు ఉంటాయి? కాబట్టి యూ టు గో ఫర్ సప్లిమెంట్. విటమిన్ డి ఒకటి, విటమిన్ B12 రెండే నేను చెప్తాను సప్లిమెంట్లు, వేరే ఏది వద్దు. నో మెడిసిన్. విటమిన్ డి, విటమిన్ B12 కంపల్సరీ తీసుకోవాలి. బ్రాహ్మణ్స్ ఎస్పెషల్లీ, వెజిటేరియన్స్ విటమిన్ B12 షార్టేజ్. విటమిన్ డి అందరి షార్టేజ్ ఉంటుంది సర్ప్రైజింగ్గా. 10, 12, 15 20, I am having 31. Even that is I am not happy. 50 undali. That is the background. Next. So we discussed about the root cause for all the problems. The slide, whatever you put now, go back to slide. I am not able to. Pranay, go back to the slide. Pranay, go back to that. See that. This is the root back. This one, you see, we have put a very good slide. Unfortunately, not readable. This is a fantastic slide. This is everything is there in that. మీకు వచ్చే రోగాలు రోగాలు ఉన్నాయి ఇందులో నేను చెప్తాను చూడండి. ఇన్సులిన్ రెసిస్టెన్స్ ట్రీ, ఇది ఏంటంటే ఇన్ఫ్లమేషన్ దాని మూలన వస్తుంది రూట్. ఎక్సర్సైజ్ సరిగా లేకపోవడం వస్తుంది. తర్వాత స్ట్రెస్ మూలన వస్తుంది. తర్వాత హైపర్ ఇన్సులిమేనియా అంటే ఇన్సులిన్ ఎక్కువ ఉండడం వలన వస్తుంది. ఈ 4 కారణాల వల్ల ఇన్సులిన్ రెసిస్టెన్స్ వస్తుంది. ఇన్సులిన్ రెసిస్టెన్స్ రావడం వలన ఇవన్నీ ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ ఉన్నాయి. ఇవన్నీ అంటే మీరు అన్నీ అనుకోండి. మీరు రెక్టైల్ డిస్ఫంక్షన్ అంటే ద సెక్షువల్ లైఫ్ ఉండకపోవడం, PCOS ఫర్ ఉమెన్, ఫెర్టిలిటీ ప్రాబ్లం, సంతానం లేకపోవడం, ఫెర్టిలిటీ సెంటర్స్ దే ఆర్ బూమింగ్, క్రోర్స్ సంపాదిస్తున్నాడు వేస్ట్గా. ఇఫ్ యూ కెన్ కంట్రోల్ యువర్ ఇన్సులిన్ రెసిస్టెన్స్, you will get a child. Actually, now over course of time, I think maybe we will come out with some good medical center where you will make the people no need of any medicines for fertility. సంతానానికి ఏం అక్కర్లేదు మెడిసిన్. ఈ రూట్ టచ్ చేసి అయిపోయింది. ఈ రూట్ ఇన్సులిన్ రెసిస్టెన్స్ తగ్గించామంటే ఎంత సంతానం అయిపోతుంది ఫర్ మెన్ అండ్ ఉమెన్. సో దీనికి అన్నీ ఉన్నాయి చూడండి. టైప్ 1 డయాబెటీస్, టైప్ 2 డయాబెటీస్, ఇప్పుడు అన్నీ ఇక్కడ మన గుండె నొప్పి, మన అల్జీమర్ డిజీజ్, కరోనరీ వాస్కులర్ డిజీజ్, డిమెన్షియా, కిడ్నీ ప్రాబ్లం, ఎవ్రీ ప్రాబ్లమ్ ఈజ్ దేర్ ఇన్ దిస్. దిస్ ఈజ్ ద రూట్. Everybody knows this one. They know. If you go and tell somebody, nobody will say this wrong. Here, whatever we are discussing, no controversy here, technically. Right? Okay. Next. Go back. So now we are telling about what is the cause of insulin resistance. Number 1 cause is inflammation. Inflammation I described to you through boiling frog. అంటే ఒక ఫ్రాగ్ కప్పను నీళ్ళలో వేసినాం, వేసి వెయిట్ చేస్తూ ఉన్నాము. అది ముందు బాగానే ఉంటుంది, వెయిట్ చేస్తున్న అట్లే ఉన్నది. అది వెయిట్ చేసిన తర్వాత కూడా అది తర్వాత ఏమైంది, చనిపోయింది. కానీ ఏం మాట్లాడకుండా చనిపోయింది. అది ప్రొటెస్ట్ కూడా చేయలేదు ఇంత వేడి అవుతుందని. ఎందుకంటే ఇన్ఫ్లమేషన్, ఇట్లా చనిపోయింది. అదే బాయిలింగ్ వాటర్లో వేడి నీళ్ళల్లో ఒక కొత్త కప్పని తీసుకొని ఇస్తే ఏం చేస్తుంది, అది జంప్ చేస్తుంది. అంటే దానికి ఇన్ఫ్లమేషన్ లేదు కాబట్టి. అది నేను చెప్పాను మీకు. ఆ ఇన్ఫ్లమేషన్ రకరకాల రీజన్స్ వస్తుంది అనమాట. అది ఆ రీజన్స్ అన్ని ఇక్కడ మనం మాట్లాడుతున్నాం. జంక్ ఫుడ్ ఇన్ఫ్లమేషన్, డయట్ రిలేటెడ్ అంటే భోజనం దాంట్లో ఏముంది. జంక్ ఫుడ్, షుగర్ ఈజ్ ఎ పాయిజన్, షుగర్ ఈజ్ ఎనిమీ, షుగర్ ఈజ్ సైనైడ్. సైనైడ్ అంటే ఏంటి? సైనైడ్ మీకు 3 to 10 సెకండ్లు చనిపోతారు సైనైడ్ మీకుంటే, అవునా? సైనైడ్. కానీ షుగర్ మూలాన మీరు 10 to 10 అంటే చనిపోతారు కంపల్సరీ షుగర్ మూలాన్ని. కానీ ఎక్కువ రోజుల్లో చనిపోతారు. అది 10 సెకండ్స్ కాదు. షుగర్ ఈజ్ ద రూట్ కాజ్. షుగర్ అనేది లేదు మన నేచర్లో. షుగర్ అనేది దాంట్లో విటమిన్స్ ఏం లేవు అందులో, ఓన్లీ గ్లూకోజ్ ఉంది అందులో. షుగర్ ఎందుకంటే గ్లూకోజ్ అండ్ ఫ్రుక్టోజ్. షుగర్ ఈజ్ కాల్డ్ సుక్రోజ్. సుక్రోజ్లో గ్లూకోజ్ ఉంది 50%, ఫ్రుక్టోజ్ ఉంది. ఆ గ్లూకోజ్ అనేది సెల్కు ఉపయోగపడుతుంది. ప్రతి సెల్కు, ప్రతి జీవికి కావాలి గ్లూకోజ్. ఫ్రుక్టోజ్ అనేది దేనికి ఉపయోగపడదు. స్ట్రేట్ అవే అది ట్రైగ్లిజరైడ్స్ ఫామ్ అవుతుంది. ట్రైగ్లిజరైడ్స్ చెప్పాను నేను చాలాసార్లు. 50% ఆఫ్ షుగర్ స్ట్రేట్ అవే డేంజరస్. ఓకే, రిమైనింగ్ 50% షుగర్ కూడా నీకు ఏమవుతుందంటే అది నీకు ఆల్రెడీ నీ కూరగాయలలో, మటన్, చికెన్ ప్రతి దాంట్లో నీకు గ్లూకోజ్ వస్తుంది, బాడీ తయారు చేసుకుంటుంది. నీకు ఎక్స్టర్నల్గా ఇవ్వాల్సిన అవసరం లేదు. దెర్ ఈజ్ నో నీడ్ ఆఫ్ గివింగ్ ఎక్స్టర్నల్ టేబుల్ షుగర్. షుగర్ ఈజ్ ఏ నాట్ గుడ్, ఈజ్ నాట్ దేర్ మన కల్చర్లో, ఎక్కడ లేదు. సో జంక్ ఫుడ్, షుగర్, ఫ్రుక్టోస్ అంటే ఏంటంటే ఫ్రూట్స్లో ఉంటుంది. మీరు వాట్ యు ఆర్ డూయింగ్, యు ఆర్ టేకింగ్ ఎ ఫ్రూట్ జ్యూసింగ్ ద ఫ్రూట్. వెన్ యూ జ్యూస్ ద ఫ్రూట్, వాట్ హ్యాపెన్స్, అందులో షుగర్ ఉంటుంది, షుగర్ ఈజ్ దేర్, ఫ్రుక్టోస్ ఈజ్ దేర్. Fiber is getting out when you are doing juicing. When the fiber is there, fiber will see that fructose is not affecting the body. Fiber protects. That means whole fruit you take, no problem. You take whole fruit. Fruit juice don't take. Not even to 3-year child, don't give. The fruit juice is going to spike the. What I will do at the end of this one, after 2-3 years, I will send one do's and don'ts. What you have to eat, what you should not eat, so that you can cover that one. Now, this is called high fructose corn soup. This is very famous in US. Second World War vachindi high fructose corn soup. It is like a pakkana chutney dinlaga, sauce laga. Everybody will use. This is a 60% fructose, 40% glucose. And liquor. Liquor, there is nowhere it is there, liquor is good for health. Somewhere some doctor says 2 pegs okay, no peg is okay. Liquor is going to brain, it is going to affect the brain. Daily you take this much brain affected. This much you take, this much brain. Liquor, wine తీసుకుంటే కూడా ఎఫెక్ట్ అవుతుంది. Wine, liquor, any liquor is going to affect your brain first. Only brain it will touch. It is root digestion. Liquor anybody taking, you are reducing your lifespan. No doubt about it. ఎక్కడ ఏ రీసెర్చ్లో కూడా అన్ని రీసెర్చ్లో ప్రూవ్ అయింది. Somebody 2 pegs okay, 1 peg, this is only, somebody says, if I take drinks only, I will be able to sleep today. తాగకుండా నేను పడుకోలేను. తాగితే ఎలా పడుకుంటున్నాను? How you are sleeping? You are not getting the sleep. You are getting sedated. Sedated అంటే మత్తు మందు. You are taking a sedation. మత్తు మందు ఇస్తే నువ్వు నిద్రపోవు. మత్తు మందు నిద్రతో సమానం కాదు. అప్పుడు నీ బాడీలో రిపేర్ మెకానిజమ్స్ ఏం జరగవు. నిద్ర ఉన్నప్పుడు జరుగుతాయి రిపేర్ మెకానిజమ్స్. నువ్వు మత్తు మందు తాగితే కాదు. సో లిక్కర్ ఈజ్ అబ్సల్యూట్లీ నాట్ ఓకే. సిగరెట్, లిక్కర్ జస్ట్ నాట్ ఓకే. సో వీఆర్ గోయింగ్ టు టాక్ అబౌట్ అవన్నీ మాట్లాడుతున్నాము, మన టైం ఉంది మనకు. సో ఆటో ఇమ్యూన్ డిజీజెస్, డ్యామేజింగ్ హెల్తీ సెల్స్, అది కూడా మాట్లాడతాం. హెల్తీ సెల్స్ డ్యామేజ్ అవుతాయి లోపల. ఎట్లా డ్యామేజ్ అంటే మీరు షుగర్ స్పైక్ అవుతుంటే డ్యామేజ్ అవుతాయి. టాక్సిన్స్, ప్లాస్టిక్స్, మీరు ప్లాస్టిక్ బ్యాగులలో పడతారు. ప్లాస్టిక్ బ్యాగ్స్ యూ ఆర్ యూజింగ్, ప్లాస్టిక్ మగ్స్ యూ ఆర్ యూజింగ్, ప్లాస్టిక్ థ్రో ఇట్ అవుట్. ప్లాస్టిక్ ఇన్ యువర్ హౌస్, కారం యూ ఆర్ పుట్టింగ్ ద మిర్చి, యూ ఆర్ పుట్టింగ్ whatever you are putting, tamarind, you are putting turmeric, you are putting plastic boxes, you throw it out. Either you take glass or you take steel. Plastic is going to create a lot of problem. Plastic boxes, don't take water, don't take liquor, don't take food, don't store any. Throw out all, even mug, plastic mug in your bathroom, you throw it out. Plastic bucket in your house, throw it out. Because heat, when it heated up, no, it is going to have some toxins and going to go into your inside. It is going to be toxin. Exposure to toxins. Omega-6 fatty acids are going to give a problem. What is omega-6? Omega-6 and omega-3 are essential fatty acids. Required అవి మనకు. omega-6 ఎందుకు కావాలి మీకు? మీకు సపోజ్ కట్ అయింది, ఇక్కడ కట్ అయితే రిపేర్ కావాలంటే omega-6 కావాలి. wound అయితే రోజు wound అవుతుంది లోపల బాడీ, ఎక్కడ wound అవుతుంది. Some body is getting wounded every day somewhere or other. To repair that wound, you require omega-6. But you require omega-6 in a limited way. But we are taking omega-6. Omega-3 is brain కావాలి. omega-6 and omega-3 are essential fatty acids. But you require ratio, omega-3 ఎంత ఉందో అంతనే omega-6 కావాలి. Whatever is omega-3, you need same omega-6. But we are taking omega-6 20 times more than omega-3. Omega-6 is inflammatory. Omega-3 is non-inflammatory. Both should be by nature. 2.5 million years back, the nature you should have equal. Omega-3 this much, there is a Nobel Prize and omega-3 invention also. So omega-3 should be this much, omega-6 should be this much. But we are having omega-6 ఎంత ఉంది 20 times more. So what you should do? So now junk food avoid, sugar avoid, vegetable juice avoid, liquor avoid. Smelling, you are smelling bad smell, heat for long time. You are in the heat, summer 50 degrees, long time, inflammation will come like this. And your all will damage. Toxins, plastic remove. Omega-6 where it comes? Vegetable seed oils. అంటే coconut oil, sunflower oil, canola oil, all these oils, what you are taking, packet food taking, that is rich in omega-6. There is more omega-6 in that. So immediately throw the vegetable, they are called vegetable seed oils. There is no vegetable in that. It is called like that. Name is like that. there is no vegetable seed oils, but it is called vegetable seed oils. Peanut oil, all these oils. So throw it out. What oil you should use? Use ghee, limited way. Use coconut oil, is having more cholesterol. Use limited way. Use sesame oil, nuval nune, limited way. Oils are fat. Use limited way. Use either coconut oil, or use ghee, or use avocado oil, or use extra virgin olive oil, and olive oil you can use. But the problem with olive oil, extra virgin olive oil, you should not heat more. Olive oil is the best oil, number one. Extra virgin olive oil, number one. But you heat it, problem. Coconut oil, you can heat it. Ghee, you can heat it. Sesame oil also up to some extent you can heat it. So now in the order, coconut oil, ghee, number one. Number two, coconut oil. Sesame oil means nuval nune, 3. 4, avocado oil, then extra virgin olive oil and olive oil. These are all well known. So avoid that vegetable seed oil, and you'll this omega-6 problem will be there, gone. For everything there is a solution. Omega, then obesity, smoking. Smoking, stop. Smoking, what happens now? When you smoke, the arteries, the blood vessels get damaged mechanically. Mechanically means like this. It is getting damaged mechanically. When you are doing smoking, and then when you are having blood pressure increase, no, the arteries get damaged chemically. Sorry, reverse. When you are smoking, blood vessel is getting spoiled chemically. When your blood pressure is increasing, you are spoiling the arteries mechanically. Blood pressure like this, no, mechanically is damaging. Cigarette smoking, chemically damaging the arteries, the blood vessels. That will lead to cancer. High blood pressure, smoking lead to cancer. High blood pressure, the moment you get high blood pressure, doctor will give medicine. How the blood pressure has come? Because of insulin resistance. Actually, that route you have to cut. So high iron content. Suppose you are taking some foods with lot of iron content, now also leads to inflammation. See, I already told vegetable seed oil, they are oxidation, TION. Okay, what is oxidation? You are having iron rod, you are getting rusted, correct? Iron rod you keep outside the environment, what happens? It rusted. The rusting called oxidation. So vegetable seed oils are rusted, they rust you inside. So, and also the one problem is that vegetable seed oils, you are going to heat them again and again. Suppose you use the oil today, put the curry in the refrigerator, take it out, again eat it. It becomes trans fat, worst fat, prapanchamalo worst fat. That is poisonous. You are all eating outside the dabba, no? That fellow eating, heating, again eating, reheating leads to trans fats. As such, vegetable seed oils are having omega-6 more. And when you heat more and more, they are going to become trans fats. What is a trans fat? Very bad fat. What is a bad fat? It is a poison. So you are eating poison, and you are increasing the inflammation. This inflammation. If you do this, insulin resistance will increase. I told you, insulin resistance is less means you will have more life. Now, too much markers out of range. See, wrong diagnostic. This I told you already. Wrong diagnostic. For some problem, some medicine is given by doctor. And medicine itself, any medicine is also a reaction there inside body. Body is not designed to take any medicine. Is a machine, biological machine. Is it designed for any medicine? We have designed the medicine to stop the disease. And pharmacy is a big industry. They have to make money. So wrong diagnosis is also causing problem of inflammation. So too much markers out of range. That means more BP. See, sugar is high, sugar is low. BP is high BP, low BP. Both are inflammatory. Should not be high, should not be low. And vitamin D problem, infected teeth. Your teeth also very important. Infected teeth, it will cause so many problems. All these things together called inflammation. One of the reason for insulin resistance. One of the reason is next. The second reason. Pranay, next. Exercise. Sedentary life, you are sitting, always sitting in the house, not moving, that will lead to exercise problem. If you are not doing exercise, no movement, it is exercise problem. Then hyperinsulinemia, this is the one. I have 4 reasons. First, inflammation, exercise, hyperinsulinemia. 4 I didn't know. What I put? Inflammation, go back. Inflammation, exercise, hyperinsulinemia, and stress. So we address next further. Now we are talking about hyperinsulinemia. You see now first point, inflammation. I told what food to take, what food not take. Inflammation is mostly food based. Vegetable seed oils, liquor, cigarette. Of course, cigarettes also goes into stress also. They are all combined. All this whatever I have put, no, they are all are combined, linked, interlinked. So now I am talking about the third one, hyperinsulinemia. You eat, glucose goes up, insulin goes up. Insulin stays high for 2 to 3 hours, 4 hours. 4 hours it will stay. Before it is going down, again you eat. Again take coffee with sugar. Before it going down, again every 1 hour, 2 hours you are taking some snacks, sugar, junk food, you are taking. You are taking a food, next 4 hours you should not take. If you take within the 4 hours, it's a problem. Insulin going to be, the moment insulin is going high, next you food take, it is not coming down. Before that again insulin, again pancreas will, some more insulin. Insulin is maintaining high during the whole day because of eating. So that's why if you see even our Vedas also there, no, if you eat one food, next meal should be 4 hours gap minimum. So once you eat something, you cannot take coffee, you cannot take tea, you cannot anything. But you can take black coffee, you can take green tea without sugar, without milk. Without sugar, without milk, you can have green tea, you can have black coffee. They are very good for brain. Brain food, cocaine, chocolate powder, very good for brain. Limited way you should take every day. 400 micrograms you can take cocaine. You can mix in the coffee, so black coffee. So the reason for hyperinsulinemia is frequent meals, eating. You are not allowing insulin to go down. You see insulin, how it is designed, glucose goes up, insulin goes up, down. Insulin should go up, come down. Go up, come. That's the way body is designed. 2.5 million years back, our caveman, what he was doing, he was running for food. Catch, eat, run, each run. Like that you don't see this one. So we are not doing, we are designed, our metabolism is designed that way, but we are not using that way. So now this is the problem. Next problem is stress. Next, stress. See, stress. You are stressed. You are having some conflict with somebody. You want to beat somebody. You want to kill somebody, or somebody want to kill you. You want to protect from yourself. You are stress, and you are not slept yesterday night. You are working 24 hours without rest. Stress has come. Stress will release the hormones called cortisol. Cortisol is a hormone which will increase the insulin in the, that is the problem. And also epinephrine, norepinephrine, 2 neural transmitters will be on. See, cortisol, epinephrine and norepinephrine, these are all the neural transmitters. They will get on when your BP also will raise. These 2 neural transmitters on, they go 60,000 miles. These 2, they go, they create blood pressure increase. So this is what, when you are having a stress, then what happens? Depression, insulin goes up, cortisol goes up, insulin goes up. Depression, sadness, shock. When ego comes in, everything goes up. You know, when ego comes in, everything goes away. When you have ego is there, means all lost only for you. Ego, remove the ego. If ego goes away, everything comes in. I have put actually this concept. If ego goes away, everything comes in. If ego comes in, everything goes away. Because this is linked with stress. I am talking technically. There is no medical markers for this to test. Okay, what is the medical markers for stress? You can see indirectly insulin. You can test insulin. You can test cortisol, and you can test epinephrine. These things you can test. You can't test the depression, sadness, emotion, raising BP, conflicts. Inner lining of blood vessels get damaged due to cortisol. Inner lining, I told you already, repeatedly I told, inner lining in the artery, in the blood vessel, inner lining is there, that will get damaged with cortisol. One inner lining inside the tube, lining is damaged, it will attract the cholesterol. When it attacks cholesterol, plaque will come, then heart attack will come. That's how you see people, very healthy people, cinema actors are dying. I will tell you the reason. Next we are going to discuss. Why they are dying? They are very healthy people. A minister of Andhra Pradesh has died. How he died? Very healthy bodybuilder. We will tell you that also. Reason is there. Next. These are what I told you, the reasons for insulin resistance. What is the cause? What is the effect of insulin resistance? Aging. And all problems. Effect of insulin resistance is all problems, dementia, cancer, everything. What is the cause? It is because of vegetable seed oils, because of sugar, because of fruit juices, because of flour. Flour means pindi. Pindi vaadakoodathu. You should have to use pindi. Grains vaadali, grains. You can take rava dosha. Rava dosha you should have more grains, not pindi type. So you should use whole grains. You should use whole fruit. You can use whole fruit. Okay, why whole fruit? Whole fruit has got a fiber. Whole grains has got a fiber. Rice you can use brown rice. That is a whole rice, not removed one, not polished one. And the vegetables you should use more vegetables. Where the best vegetable is broccoli, the number one. Broccoli, cabbage, spinach. Spinach means palakura. Palakura you cannot use more, every day you can't use. Weekly 2 times. Broccoli you can use every day. Cabbage you can use every day. You can use legumes. Legumes, bobbarlu, chenigalu, daily you can use. I see these are all things I'll send some photos and all so that you will get a. So this is that is the first dietary. I told dietary. That is the reason you are in. Then we told about exercise. You are sedentary, sitting idle without doing anything. That exercise also we have some protocols. We will tell you. And we have some stressing also, how to stress your body for some time. We develop some good protocols. First, before that I will tell you one. So what you can do, you take one vessel, okay, here, you put a ice water, you take ice you put in this, okay. In this also ice you put, and like that you put now hands, all ice cubes, hold it like that, hold it. You put ice. So now you are putting ice now. Ice you hold it like this, no? Like this. Hold it for 3 to 5 minutes every day. Full hold it like this. So you hold the ice 3 minutes. Actually you should put in the water. In the water, ice water, you can put the hands. But first day, second day, whatever, it will try to burst out. Even blood also may come. Don't worry, nothing will happen. Little bit come, don't worry, it will get repaired. So like that, this water is there, hold. All eyes, you hold it and take it, hold it, okay? Why I am telling this one? What is this skin called? Globerous skin. Globerous means if you are subjecting cold here, the cold will go into the cold body. If I put cold here, it will go cold inside. If I put ice here, it will not go inside my body fast. If I put like this, it will go inside and also same foot also, foot. You can put in. So same thing you can put here, and your foot now remove your put the foot inside. This technique I have developed. Put inside fully like this, no? 2 legs for 5 minutes every day, and you can hold in the chair. You can keep that one hold. Like you can do mostly. You can hold actually. If you are not able to do, you can do. You can hold like this. గట్టిగా పట్టుకోండి. ఇది గట్టిగా ఇట్లా పట్టుకుంటా ఫుల్. ఇట్ విల్ బికమ్ రెడ్. డోంట్ వరీ, నథింగ్ విల్ హ్యాపెన్. అండ్ ఆల్సో యూ షుడ్ ఆల్సో హియర్ దిస్ upper above nose, this portion, okay, this portion plus some here, and this palm and this foot, they are called globerous skin. What skin? Globerous skin. Means if you subject the cold here, your body becomes cold. Temperature will go, heat also will go. Don't put ice in your head by mistake. What will happen? The 80% of the heat is coming from your head. If you put here brain, if you put a ice here, your body becomes heat, because to cool that brain it will generate more heat inside. So there is a, so never put cold on the head. So now what I do, you try to do like this, no? Try to put this 3 to 5 minutes per day. Very simple. I will tell you, your arteries, no? Blood vessels, raktanalalu, dilated. They get dilated. See, insulin resistance causes dilation of the blood vessels will not happen. In a erectile dysfunction, sexual, what happens during the sex? What happens during the sexual dysfunction? What happens? We are talking technically, no. Gas, very important for the blood vessels. If you are taking the breath from the nose 6 times more, telling how do coloring will be there, storage will be there for storage, no? They put the chemicals, coloring they'll put color, and they heat, so many things will process there to make the vegetable seed oil. Things will mix. It goes to your bones, no doubt. Also goes to arteries. Also goes to blood vessels. When it goes to blood vessels, it's a disease, atherosclerosis is called anything obstruct the blood flow is devastating. Anything obstructing the blood, anything next. See what is happening in the blood. See, this is the artery. Many times I use the word, no? Artery, I used artery. Now you can see this is artery. Endothelium, see, calcium. So, double means the bad items coming in the blood. It has made a, you see, this is a smooth muscle. Muscle is smooth. This is endothelium, calcium deposited. Next, you see what is happening. Deposited here. You see, this is a good back. See, this is a blood flow, good one, normal artery, a good person. Calcium artery score 0. That means you don't have calcium in the vessels. There is a test. Calcium artery score. Calcium deposit, because of the cholesterol coming and deposited in this, because of the blood vessel become hardened. Why is it hardened? I told you, inflammation. Because of inflammation, because of smoking, that gets hardened. Hardened means it will stick it is very flexible means, see flexible tube, no, it will not attract anything. See, hardened means it will attack the cholesterol. No plaque, see, you can test this plaque, how much percentage is there, by angio, you can do angio, CT angio test, you can do this one, you will get exactly what is happening. And calcium count is also there in the CT scan. CT scan, you can get a calcium count, percentage. Okay. This is what, next, you go to next, I will show you next. So you are having this one, okay, calcium, okay. I am having like this, let us say, okay. Let us say, I am having more calcium, you are having less calcium. This is that cinema actor now who died in Bangalore, Karnataka. He is not having any built-up calcium, but he died. How? This is me, let us say, more build-up is there, but I am okay. What happens? This is a calcium build-up, correct? Now, rupture, blood clot happens when there is inflammation. You are not sleeping properly, you are not eating all the junk food. Inflammation comes, the plaque, if plaque is there, it will become like this. So, here, the plaque now like this. The plaque becomes from here to here, it will obstruct the blood, heart attack. Even though here I am having more calcium, also see, these are all many things involved here. First of all, you should not have calcium score more. You should not have, this should be less, it is better. This is better, and inflammation also should not be there. If you are a better, doesn't mean that you will not get heart attack. If you do inflammation, you don't sleep properly, you are having a lot of bad habits, then smoking, and chemically it will affect, the layer will be affected chemically, then it will break. This is the real heart attack will come. Next. All linked with insulin resistance. Nitric oxide also very important here. The nitric oxide is more back. Nitric oxide is more, what happens? Nitric oxide is a gas back. Here nitric oxide is there in that, no? The nitric oxide is there, it will make the arteries flexible. This is flexible. Flexible means it will not attack the cholesterol. Plaque will not form. I am going to tell you how to remove this also. I am going to tell you. Simple technique. How to remove. We will talk about that. See, my plaque, the plaque, this one, it will take 10 to 20 years. What you should do is K2 supplement. Vitamin K2 in conjunction with vitamin D. Vitamin D is not that it won't work. Vitamin D is there and vitamin K2 is there. It will take away this calcium from here and put in the bones. See, such a nice, this last 10 years only this discussion going on, vitamin K2 importance. People are dying, no reason. Very bodybuilders are dying. You see that minister died, no? Andhra minister. And what happened to the cinema actor today? Very healthy people. Nothing will happen. This calcium deposit, take calcium tablets without advice of a doctor. Unless doctor says you are having shortage, doctor will never tell you use a calcium tablet forever. You will say use it for 1 week, like that. 10 days. You will not say calcium tablet, go on taking. An immature doctor will tell. A good doctor will never tell like that. He will tell you 1 week, like that. Suppose shortage is there in the bones, you have to take. Calcium is there very much in the food. In your spinach, the palakura, all greens, very much calcium is there. In the milk also is there. And I told milk not to use. We will discuss about it. So, this is the vitamin K2 in conjunction bones. That means doing a reverse job. Next. See, plaque becomes unstable and rupture happens because of inflammation and hypertension. See, when because of the blood pressure reduced means pressure in the wall, no, you are getting pressure means it will hardened. Smoke also chemically affecting, chemically spoiling that. Then the plaque will break. You get heart attack. Next. So, just this is a slide not having relevance. This point I want to tell you, 82 to 84% of your brain, 82 to 84% of your brain, not in your control. Whose control it is? You tell me. It works autonomously. Only this 18%, 16 to 18% brain is in your control. I am talking to you with my 16 to 18% brain. Remaining brain, not in your control. Based on your deeds, brain will provide that facility for you. Suppose I am exposed, why I told you this one? Cold. Why I told you? When I am under stress, stressor it is, it's a stressor. When I stress the body, you should not, suppose I am putting the ice for 2 hours, 3 hours per day, then you will die. See, anything more is not okay. Everything has to be in a level. So 3 minutes to 5 minutes or 10 minutes, no problem, per day. You hold. What happens? Cold exposure. When cold exposure, your body becomes cold. When body becomes cold, what happens? I told you, cortisol will increase. Then your epinephrine, norepinephrine, the neural transmitters will be on. They go. Same thing happens when you are under stress. Stress means it is not for 10 minutes, no? Stress is for whole day. So you are feeling bad about somebody, whole day you are bad. That is a problem. Same stress is there for 10 minutes, good for the body. You get a exercise. So now once I am putting this cold exposure, then when I put a cold exposure, body thinks that this man getting exposed to cold. The brain will make the brown fat. Brown fat. What is brown fat? It will take the bad fat from the liver and convert into brown fat. Brown fat is, suppose whenever you are subjected to cold, what you will do? You will, why? There is a brown fat here. When it is released, the brown fat will melt and become heat. So that means when you are subjected to cold, the body knows that this man is getting subjected to cold. It will release the brown fat. Not any chemical reaction, automatically happening among 80% of the work. It will know. 80% brain is doing without your knowledge. So when you are subjected to cold, it will produce brown fat. For a newborn baby, you know where is the brown fat? Newborn baby, can you do like this? He cannot do. It will be here. Brown fat is there. He is born with the brown fat. That's why any heat, you put the child in the no problem in the sun, you will not die. Brown fat on the ice you put him, you will not die. Okay, you will get a heat from here. Brown fat will be put here. That brown fat will melt. You will get a heat. And as you grow, brown fat will come. That's why whenever you are getting cold, whenever you are getting cold, you will do like this. Heat is released. So this is the point I am telling you. So that whatever you think, based on the mind is doing something without your automatically. Next, you just to tell the point. See, knowing that cancer begins with a dysfunction mitochondria. See, mitochondria, next. See, mitochondria is the lowest cell. Cell has got a mitochondria. That is a cell. Electromagnetic energy comes from there. Cell, the glucose going there only. So that is getting dysfunction. Then mitochondria getting dysfunction, the cell gets dysfunction. When the cell gets dysfunction, the tissues gets dysfunction. The tissues get dysfunction, organ gets dysfunction. Organ. When the organ gets dysfunction, I already told you, disease will come. That was the root, like that. Cells together, cells, one organ. Organ together, disease. First cells, tissues, then organ, disease. That's how it is. So I put some points there. See, there is what is called zombie cells or senescent cells. They are actually rogue cells. What happens? The cells, they are in the body, they are not useful, but they are not dead. They are not dead. They are live. They are live, not useful. They are called zombie cells. What zombie cells will do? Damage for you, create cancer. Zombie cells will grow after 40. If you see below 40, you will not get zombie cells. Senescent cells will not be there. For very less. They cause inflammation. They spread. They transmit. They communicate from here to here. If you allow zombie cells to grow, it will spread the entire, and it will become cancer. So that cells, cell is there. It is not doing any function. It is not dead. It is not dead. It's a chemical. Everything is chemical. So what you should do? You should find a mechanism to throw it out. Then you will not get cancer. How to throw it out? We are going to discuss. Next. You see, inflammation factors cause cancer. Next. See, again I am telling you, biggest poison in the world is sugar. Vegetable seed oils, more omega-6 and more omega-9. So now I am discussing about some root cause. What are the things to be used for? First bad boy, sugar. Sugar is 50% glucose, already I told you. Sugar increases insulin, fructose, which makes insulin resistance. You see, sugar increasing the insulin resistance. What is our goal? To reduce the insulin resistance. Next. Sugar turns RAS, PKS genes, which makes inflammatory markers. This is one of the genes it will generate. It will make the ton of autophagy. I am going to talk about autophagy in course of time. What is autophagy? Nobel Prize 20. Other day I met one of my friend is there. I met one of the doctor. Very surprised, very big doctor in Sikandar Club. I asked him, "Do you know autophagy?" He told no. I got stunned. You know what is the level of understanding? He doesn't know autophagy. In the medicine there is a Nobel Prize. Entire body works with autophagy. People are not taught. They are not taught to repair the body. They are taught only to give medicine. That is not only that doctor. All doctors will be. They don't know what is autophagy. Auto means self. Phagy means healing. Autophagy, Greek word. Self healing. Body self heals. And that Nobel Prize. 2016, Japanese scientists got it. Nobel Prize will not come just like that. We will discuss about the autophagy next. So, sugar turns off autophagy. Autophagy required for you for repair. It turns off. Good bacteria loves fiber. Bad bacteria loves sugar. That is the problem. Sugar is going to bad bacteria. Sugar is the driver of triglycerides. Triglycerides is the primary driver of coronary vascular disease. Sugar is a driving. I told you already. Triglycerides to HDL ratio is 1 means you are having 100 years life. Triglycerides more means your life is reduced. So now sugar is increasing the triglycerides. You see, what is sugar? Next. Second bad by. Second is vegetable seed oils. Whole lot of omega 6. See, cotton seed oil, soybean oil, safflower oil, palm oil, sunflower corn oil, all the oils. Coloring chemicals are used. They stick arteries. Trans fats are made. Already discussed. Vegetable seed oils creating trans fats. They are poisonous. They are creating trans fats in your microwave. That means when you heat it more and more poison. If you want rats to get cancer, give vegetable seed oil. It is proved already. Rats, take the rats, give them vegetable seed oil. They will die with cancer. Next. Olive oil, I already told, cooked trans fats are very less. Sesame oil, the novel none. Cooked sesame oil is good. Less saturation fats, sesame oil. Sesame is, it has got a antioxidants. Coconut oil is good, but you should use less. It has got a more cholesterol. Use a less quantity. Overuse is bad. Anything overuse is next. Flaxseed oil, vegetable. There is no vegetables. It is just called like that, vegetable seed oil. Do not eat flax, raise the blood sugars. Fats are not raising, okay, but they will have only this sugar is not the only metabolism. No, that's everything you should take balance. Suppose somebody says you know, only non-veg you take. These are the fundamentals we discuss now. Next. Third, processed food. Any processed food you should not take. Like whatever you are taking, processed food, bags and baggages and with a barcode. Whatever you are buying in the provisional stores with the bags, don't take because they are having coloring. They are having preservatives. To preserve them for 2 months, 3 months, they have to put some chemical. So preservatives are there, chemicals are there. Fruit juices don't take. Already I told. Fine flour you don't take. Fine flour is pindi. Don't take pindi. Take a grains. Then high fructose corn syrup. This is like a sauce, no? Americans use every minute they will use. Americans, UK, Australia. See what happened? Australia has banned. I was told high fructose corn syrup from US to Australia. They banned. You understand? Why they banned? Some business. They think that it is not good for health. See, high fructose corn syrup is having 60% fructose, 40% glucose, or sometimes 55% fructose, 45% glucose. Sugar is having 50% glucose, 50%. Sugar and fructose, not sugar and see, they banned high. Sugar is addictive. Sodium is also addictive. Once you take now, you get. Sugar is addictive. Sodium is also addictive. Once you take now, you want to take. How to remove addiction also I am going to tell you. How to remove addiction. Anybody is addicted to liquor, you will remove. Addicted to smoking, remove. Addicted to sugar, remove. Addicted to tea, taking 10 teas, 20 teas, 30, will remove. At the end of the session, we will tell you what to do. Automatically remove. Next. So you take the whole grain. Vegetables have fiber. Greens, cabbage, and minerals gets killed. You see, proteins 50% gets coagulated, not useful. They change their molecule structure, and you get zero chlorophyll, gone. All enzymes gets killed. So you should try to take raw vegetables. You see how much damage you are taking. You are taking vegetables. You are thinking the vegetables. You are heating. You are cooking. You are losing everything. Vitamin D. I told already vitamin D. See, vitamin D. I told about vitamin K2 also. Vitamin D to get optimum gain of vitamin K2. Vitamin D with vitamin calcium supplement also will be taken out from the arteries, put in the bones. See, vitamin D shortage, no, there are 300 functions, not only hair fall, depression, so many problems will come. Next. Vitamin B12 is what's soluble. The symptoms not feel like sleepy. See, these are very primitive things. If you want to be healthy, vitamin B12 has to be proper, vitamin D has to be proper. Next. This is not any innovation. Omega 3 and injure. Omega 3 is for brain, but the ratio important. Omega 3 you are having X, you should have same X meat. Grass fed means gaddi tinna mamsam. Even kodi mamsam. Gaddi tinna kodi కావాలి మనకు. కోడి గుడ్డు కూడా గడ్డితో పెరిగిన కోడి నుంచి రావాలి. Not, that's why grass fed, you should eat the grass. See, biomarkers, so many things are the biomarkers. Already I told. Next, move, next. See, BP also never measured properly. You see, 5 minutes proper reading. You should sit down 5 minutes and do the BP, that is correct test. What you should do, you go to the doctor office, sit 5 minutes. Average you have to take, that is a, and every time you have to see, go to doctor, 5 minutes you have to sit. Then you should take, then lay down, then sitting. 3 times, then average of that is a correct BP. This is the problem, practical. Next. See, insulin tolerance, see, I already discussed about insulin, all these things we discussed. Your waist, this one. This waist, this should be not more than half of the height. The height 100 centimeters unte, ఇది 50 centimeters కంటే ఎక్కువ ఉండదు. కానీ మనం ఉంటుంది బాగా. That is the problem. I already discussed. Next, uric acid is also one of the inflammatory problems. Next, CT angiogram. See, this is I already mentioned. CT angiogram will common calcium buildup. You can find out up to 5%, up to 3% can make out in this CT angiogram. And CS, coronary calcium artery calcium, coronary artery calcium score, coronary artery calcium score. Calcium, how much deposited in your artery, blood vessel, how much calcium is there deposited? You'll come, number will come. 0 means you are another 10 years, no problem. 100 means okay, number like that. If increases, then you have a problem. Calcium deposited in the artery, blood vessel. How to remove that one? I already told. Vitamin K2. Vitamin K2 in conjunction with vitamin D will take a fasting, and C-peptide will tell you whether you are going to reverse your diabetes or not. And HSCRP is inflammatory markers. HSCRP, it should be less than 1. And uric acid, one of the reason is you take beer. Maximum uric acid in beer. Beer is going to kill you. That's why those who are taking beer, no, they'll bulge up like this. They'll beer takers. They are just I mentioned inflammatory markers, omega 3, omega 6 ratio, and bad sleep. They are inflammatory. Omega 3 and omega 6 comes from the same substance. Omega 3 is where is there? Omega 6 is there. Wherever omega 3 is there, omega 6, but ratio is there. Grass-fed animal, in the grass-fed egg is there, but proportion is better. If it is not grass-fed, if it is grain-fed, omega 3 will be less, omega 6 will be more. Inflammatory. Next. Important parameters, vitamin D, B12, vitamin K2, cut off all sugars, do not enter vitamin D, vitamin K2, high insulin, clogged up, all I explained to you. See, 5 times more chances, you are a diabetic means you have 5 times more chance of getting heart attack. Most of the people who got heart attack, definitely they are diabetic. Or they are pre-diabetic. I told you pre-diabetic means what? 10 years before only you got it. Your insulin raised up. Next, how to reduce insulin? See, why doctor is not seeing insulin level? Why is not seeing? Tell me. Very important pyramid. I told you the root of that one. Everything. Why is not seeing? He has no medicine for that. He is also innocent. Doctor is an individual. We are not telling. Individual doctor is innocent. He is like you and me. I am an engineer. He is a technically. He has no medicine, so he will not see that one. How to reduce the triglycerides? How to increase the HDL? How to reduce the insulin? Weird contact problem, high cholesterol problem. Low sugar is a problem, high sugar. Die early. To cold and sauna is a problem. High exposure. You can't be in the sauna. Sauna percent huge. We are going to see that one. Time is there. Yeah. So cold sauna, medium exposure to cold sauna will be longevity. See, medium exposure to cold and sauna, longevity. 30% life is increasing. Next, it is already proved. No muscles. Normal muscle don't require insulin. Not good. That is not. We are not made. Sprinter means what? They run, stop, run, smart. Swimmers, they spin. Long swimmer no. Swimmer and come. Swimmers, they are sprinters. Sprinters, they have good life. That's why when you are doing walking, I am seeing here, or you tell me. We will answer that one. That is actually, you should not walk like that. You should run. Run, stop, run, stop, run, stop. That is what your body is made metabolically. It is made like that. It is not made to walk 100 kilometers. See, run, stop. Your tiger cannot run more than 1 kilometer. So that way, you are designed for run, stop, run, stop. Not for walking for 20 kilometers. You are not designed. So, midway is better. See, external insulin takers never lose weight. Anybody taking insulin externally, insulin injection, he will never reduce the weight. He will increase the weight only. Mortality is higher for type 2 diabetes. Type 2 diabetes, taking the glucose, not at all okay. If you are in insulin, immediately stop by improving your metabolism and changing lifestyle. They are going to. So what is happening here? Insulin, if you add insulin will be more. And in insulin more, I told you, hyperinsulinemia. One of the root cause for insulin resistance. Insulin resistance is years. You will die. Your life is instead of 100 years getting to 80 years, 70 years. So that is the problem. Anybody is having insulin should remove. Any best doctor in the world you ask, he will tell you the same thing. Mediocre, you will say, give it, what is there. Mediocre don't go. Mediocre don't have knowledge. Anywhere, we have mediocre doctors, mediocre engineers, mediocre chartered accountants, mediocres are not good. You should go to the top man. Knowledgeable. So otherwise, he is killing you. I told you, one of the reasons for killing, people are getting, I am coming out with all Muslims are fasting, Hindus are fasting, Jains are fasting. Jains fast. Ours of Navaratri is there. But we are doing wrong fasting. That's why we don't get benefit. Next. Fasting as we are trying to lead. Women works on estrogen, progesterone and testosterone hormones. 3 hormones are there. Estrogen loves fasting day cycle. First 10 days you can do fasting. Second day you cannot do. Second, like there is a period is there. You can't do fasting. Women cannot do fasting. See, insulin resistance under your tongue, substitutional fat in the skin, fat in the viscera, and fat in the liver, and fat in the muscles, extra fat, all will go away when you do fasting. Only way fasting. Doctor will not tell. Why will not tell? What you will get? Nobody will get anything if you do fasting. You will get your health. Next. We may not fasting. You are eating 16 hours fasting. 6 Jews and all, they take only one meal. They take morning meal. Every 2 hours, this food is given to 100 rats. Fine. Another 100 rats. This food is given in the morning. They eat away within 1 hour. That means 24 hours they are eating in 1 hour. Remaining 23 hours they are fasting. They lived 20 to 30% more life. You tell me, 100 rats. All 100 rats live more. Why? That's what same thing happens to human being. Repair mechanism. Inside repair mechanism will happen. Digestion system will be fine. Repair will happen. All cellular level mechanism will happen. Repair. So many things will happen during fasting. Next. See, woman now has got a long fasting of any type, like a queen. Day 1 to day 10. This is the menstruation period. Day 1 to 10 is good. Day 11 to no fasting. Day 11 to 15. Day 16 19, long fasting of any type. like, see, there the dates are there here, different period dates. Next. See, this, see, no fasting, day 20 to 28. This is generally 28-day cycle. Next. One back. If a woman fasts wrongly, you will gain weight, hair loss will happen. Some women you see, they do fasting, especially some Brahmins, without knowing they'll do. Poor people, they fast without knowing the cycle time date, they will lose hairs. And they will get all problems. This is a technology, this is not a science. It is not any religion. Women without cycles can do fasting, like old women who are not having cycles, they can. Next. See, fasting is a healing. See, what happens? Now we will concentrate on this subject now. What happens when you are fasting? Okay. Night I have taken food, now I am not taking. 12 hours I have not taken anything. Okay. I have taken only water. What happens? After 12 hours, my glycogen stores in liver provide the glucose for the body. After 12 hours, glyconeogenesis will happen. What happens? The proteins in the body will convert into glucose. The glucose is supplied to the body. Glucose, you have not taken anything. 12 hours. 14 hours you have not taken. 18 hours. After 18 hours, what happens? See, insulin starts coming down. What we want? Insulin come down. Correct? We want insulin to come down. But when you are doing fasting, insulin come down. When insulin comes down, do 2 day, 3 day, 4 day, 5 day fasting. Then after 4 days you eat again. What happens? Your insulin sensitivity will increase. Your cells become more sensitive. Then it requires less insulin to do the job. You see, what our aim was there in the beginning? What was the aim? To increase the insulin sensitivity. When you are doing fasting, insulin levels come down. There is no medicine to reduce the insulin down in the blood. There is no hyperinsulinemia. Hyper means higher. Insulin means hormone insulin. Anemia means in the blood. Higher insulin levels in the blood. It's called hyperinsulinemia. That hyperinsulinemia will come down. Now during the fasting it is coming down. Starts coming down. Now after 18 hours autophagy starts. See, it will become peak during 3 day. I am telling 3 day water fasting. No food. No problem, nothing will, you are not going to die. Nobody will die. 30 day water fasting you are not going to die. But after 10 days, be little careful. People have done 10 days, 15 days, people have done 20 days. Then after 18 hours, autophagy kicks in. Autophagy. What I told you zombie cells, senescent cells, which are cells in the body, in the brain, in the cells, they are bad, but they are not dead. But they are spoiling the environment, creating cancer. That is one. Others is, there are some proteins, there are some organelles which are dead. Suppose you are there, you have put a cement. Some particles are not stuck to they are waste. Correct? In the drainage, if you see drainage, whatever, you have a lot of waste. If you throw water, it will go away. Like that waste material is there in the body. Proteins, organelles. All waste materials will be taken away during the fasting. After 18 hours, you only eat bad cells, which are not useful, thrown out, lying material. That will be eaten away. Cleaning system. Next, I told you zombie cells, senescent cells. Tomorrow morning you watch your glucose. Then after 4 hours, 5 hours, you can take little, one biscuit or like that. Fasting continue. Then after that, the effect of the tablet will go away. See what happens if you take a tablet in the night, it will affect for 18 hours maybe. Sometimes you have only 12 hours. That all depends on you. You have to check the glucose. Even you are diabetic, you can go fasting. You should only go fasting. You should only do fasting to improve the insulin sensitivity. Insulin sensitivity is increased. Your glucose, you will become reverse diabetes. If you are 3-4 years back, you have done diabetes means you will get reverse. I will send some videos. You can see some best doctors in the world are talking about the effect will be there now. Ketosis. Like a ketosis means what happens? Ketones will come. Ketones is like a fuel. Diesel moving to petrol. Ketones are coming. Glucose is not useful for you. But glucose also is being generated in the body. For 30 days, no problem. Gluconeogenesis. Proteins are converted into glucose. Limited glucose will be there. But your glucose level may go to 40. I went to one hospital. They have shown my glucose was 50. That lady cried. No, sir, admit will repair the brain cells. No medicine is there to repair the brain cells. But fasting will repair the brain cells. So many, and sex hormones. 18 hours, even for women, fertility problem. Actually, they are not getting children, no. She is not having memory problem, Alzheimer's disease. Go fasting. Put them in the room. Don't give any food. For 2 days, 3 days. Don't go more than 2 to 3 days for them. Little salt water. Some more requirement, magnesium. You can put magnesium citrate. Will come like oil, no? You can rub magnesium citrate. That also normally not like that. You don't tell anybody your difference. Second day will be like that. When you become dull, whenever I am doing fasting, I go away from the station. I go to Chennai, Bombay, so that I am in the travel. So I went to this one, Chennai. Second day, third day morning, I was just, my friend came, Jagdish came to pick me up from the hotel, 5-star hotel. I am not able to walk to his car. You have to go to Metabolic. So, but I know what is going to happen. I told, no, I know. Jagdish, I called him. Jagdish, I am, but I will. Then somehow I have taken bath. Then I moved. Like this, I told Jagdish, see Jagdish, how I am now, I am in a way weak. You see, I ran, my friend was so shocked. I was running, I ran in the beach. Then you see, fasting is you get a more energy. Fasting time, metabolism will be increasing. It will, burning, the calories burning will be more during fasting. During fasting, second day will be trouble. What happens when you do fasting? You should take water. Suppose you are getting headache, take 2 glasses of warm water. Okay, I am getting headache, I am getting vomiting sensation, don't worry, another glass of water. I am feeling thirsty, take 1 glass of water. Whatever is happening, 1 glass of water. Gallons of water you have to take, gallons of water. If 7-day fasting also, there is a technique is there. They are well-known things. There are the best doctors in the world, in UK, in Canada and in US, Dr. Jamna Das, and so many people are working on that. But these are not commercial people, they are trying to help the people. So nobody gets money in the fasting. Next. See, now you increase ketones, neuroplasticity, neurons plasticity will come, flexible, mitochondrial stress resistance will happen during the fasting. No medicine will do that one. And you get a stem cells, lot of stem cells. Stem cells, you get $10 million, you will not get stem cells. Stem cells. The stem cells will come, stay here, bone marrow. They stay here. Then after the fasting is over, no, when you start eating, the stem cells will go, and suppose the stem cells will go by multiples, decrease the protein synthesis. It will come again. Reverse the diabetes, fasting. Best way to control the diabetes, fasting, intermittent fasting, we are going to discuss that. Decrease HbA1c. Increase goes out, don't want reoccurrence of the heart attack. You don't have to do everyday fasting. You do intermittent fasting, you do once in a week you don't take any food, only water fasting. Or whenever I told you are thrown the benefit through the window, you don't take anything. Don't take anything. That person is having a lot of problem. I told you, you are taking fasting, why you are having this problem? Morning I am taking coffee, milk, sugar, protein, your calories. Fasting, that autophagy will not come. Autophagy should kick in. Autophagy, nobody will give Nobel Prize for that. Nobel Prize is there 2016. Bad cells are removed, senescent cells are removed, zombie cells are removed. Your body becomes clean, your cancer will not come. So all these things happen. Autophagy, when body is deprived with nutrients, autophagy starts after 18 hours, start getting killed. It not eat room. You want to repair the bathroom. Tap is not working, water is not coming. I think another 15 minutes will close. Water is not coming, tap is not opening. So what you will do? Door is not getting closed. Repair the door. Painting is not okay. Painting. Water is not coming. Clean up. This is what autophagy. Clean maintenance. Autophagy is there in our physiology, but we are not using it because we are eating and eating and eating. Insulin resistance will there is a law that will reduce like anything. Insulin resistance. Sensitive disease, you are not able to remember. It will come back during the stem cells. As I told you, fastest way to increase stem cells, millions of dollars also you will not get this, but you are getting free. Third day, they peak. Fourth day, good. Fifth day, peak. Seventh day, I always tell people 7-day fasting is the best. 7-day water fasting, nothing will happen. Start now, 7th day, 8th day morning, you close. Your stem cells will increase, growth hormones increase, sex hormones increase, your insulin come down, insulin resistance will better, sensitivity will increase. So fasting means times. But at the most, what you should do, electrolyte deficiency will come at the most. Some people, for some people, only 10% people, electrolyte deficiency means salt and magnesium. Magnesium, you get a powder. Magnesium citrate, liquid also will come. You can, and salt, you can put little salt, put in the water. You can search in the net how to do fasting. Best videos will come. There are actually hospitals doing only fasting in US. Next, sex hormones will increase by multifolds. Next. Hardening of water is because of high insulin, not because of sugar levels. You see, already we told you, when insulin go down, nitric oxide is up. Arteries, more blood will flow. Your entire immunity will change. See, 7-day fasting you do, your chance of getting cancer is reduced by 70%. And all benefits only will come. Nothing like, you religiously you go Navaratri, you go fasting, no problem. 9 days, all will come for you. You don't have to do anything else. But don't take milk, sugar. You want to take black coffee and take without sugar, without milk. You can take green tea without sugar, without milk. Because they are not having any calories. See, coffee is having only autophagy. Autophagy. 10 minutes. Next. Already I told you, women fasting should be careful. So, you will become metabolically resilient. Inflammation markers come down. Everything is advantage only, nothing is disadvantage here. Next. Nitric oxide, your blood pressure goes down. Your tablet reduction, if you go for a fasting, once you see we are having blood pressure, BP, reduce your weight, your BP will go down permanently. But doctor will not tell you. See, you won't get, then you will not go to him. Nobody will tell you. So if you reduce the weight, BP will go down immediately. First, second, and here. Next. See, your chronological age, and biological age. Sometimes your biological age will be 52. Your age, near age is 42, but you are looking like 52. Also, 2 days also, 24 hours also you can do. You can do every week 24 hours also. And green tea. Next. See, if you slow down building blocks, see, phosphate is required for the stem cell to build up the new organelles, new brain cells. So that's why after you are closing the fasting, next, you have to take, pregnant women should not do fasting. Nursing women, the women giving the milk to child, should not do fasting. See, autophagy takes out cellular debris out. Should not, see, when you do fasting for a woman giving the birth, milk to the child disorder, there are some people eating disorder. Vegetable bath also you can do. Vegetables you put, probiotic and probiotic foods you can take, like a fermented food, like a curd bath. Steamed vegetables also you can take. See, short fasting you can take curd bath, some rice, boiled vegetables, some small. You should not, when you are closing the fast, you close the fast, you should not take non-vegetarian, you should not take because digestion system, when you are in fasting, digestion system weakened. So suddenly you should not take that which takes more commandments. Fast I will run through. This is the, see what happens. First pillar, education. Now educated you. Correct? Educated about the insulin resistance. Fasting, time restricted feeding, frequent long water, important here. Wake up, 7th pillar, proper breathing. 8th pillar, cold exposure and sauna. 9th pillar, proper sleep. 10th pillar, this is made by me. It is not anywhere. So next, but this is the going to be factor. Next. So we start with the first pillar. Next. Dumb. See, what is nitric acid dumb? So you should take flexible. Very important. When you go where in the literature there that mouth is used for breathing, breathing. Nose when he is taking inside, there are 30 operations will do. 30 other operations will do. So nitric oxide is very important. So you want to improve every day nitric oxide, what should like this, should do. Like that you should do. You should do 20 times. This is the nitric acid. You can also use like this, like this also. You can use like this also. You should use You should do like this. This is what I use. So this is called nitric acid dump. So this will women and all can take small. They can take. You can take a small 1 kg wala. Take like this, no? You can. Not like this. Like this. Simple, but everybody cannot do. Now, first pillar is education. We have done education. Second pillar is exercise. Third pillar. Third pillar. Fasting. Time restricted feeding. Grass-fed egg. Grass-fed meat. Grass-fed. The animal should take grass. Then you get to omega 3. If you take the grains, water intake, don't take more. 2 to 3 liters water per day. And also go back. Actually, what is the nutrition we can use in the big glass? This is citric acid. See the acid. What you should do? You should take with a big straw. Those who are diabetic, no, will tell you correctly. Exactly will tell you. Apple cider vinegar. You take big glass of water. 10 minutes. When you wake up, driver got wake up. Okay. Immediately you will take tea with the sugar. After 15 minutes, the body doesn't, there is a cortisol will increase. Insulin resistance will increase skin. This area, if we cool it, no, body takes that cool immediately, absorb. Transparent. Palm and feet. Palm, feet and your, actually your cold exposed, whole body is good up to this, but you don't have facility, no, ice, you can't go. Where is the cold water? That's why this is a technique. So, last we are going to talk about sauna. You see what is happening. Sauna 4 to 7 times a week, risk of dying is reduced by 50%. You see this one. If you are exposed to sauna every day, 4 to 7 times a week, risk of dying is reduced by 50%. That means your life is increasing. Sauna, what happens? No, micro stressing your body, it removes all the toxins during the sauna. Sauna actually, you must take cold exposure, still you will shiver. Cold exposure, cold water you are taking bath, no? You should take the bath till you shiver. That is a cold exposure. I am not able to get that exposure. That I treated this technology. Where? This is nobody get. This is a good technology. I proved it already. You put this one, put here, you will get equivalent effect of cold exposure. And the sauna effect will not come. You take hot water. First you take hot water bath. Then cold water bath. You come out. You must exit from the cold water, not from the hot water. Then you get some amount of sauna effect. And then you can do this one. 3 minutes you can do per day. This one, what I told. 3 minutes per day. What is it? Should I have arrangement in the house? No. This in the fridge you can put ice cubes. Simple. Next. Ninth. Next. Proper sleep. See, proper sleep back. Proper sleep is very important. See, sleep is not there. What happens? Inflammation will come. See, more sleep is a problem, less sleep is a problem. 4 hours you want to sleep, not okay. 10 hours you want to sleep, not okay. 7 to 8 hours maximum sleep. 9 hours also not okay. 9 hours it will reduce your age. 4 hours reduce your age. If you want to reach 20 hours you want to sleep, you will die early. That is how it is, body made. So the 10th, this one is positive mental attitude. See, 10th, emotion, stress, relaxation. See, this is the positive mental attitude is required here. See, there is no biomarkers to mark. What is the biomarkers to say positive mental attitude? Emotion is important part of aging. No biomarkers. When ego goes away, everything comes in. I told earlier I put no. When ego comes in, everything go away. When ego goes away, everything comes in. This is my sentence. This one nowhere there like this. Next. Now final words. Fasting is in the human design for healing better mental health. It is there in our design. We are our physiology is like that. Our genetic system is designed for fasting. How you eat, when you eat, what is, they're all important. Next, see, exercise is king, nutrition is queen, together is kingdom. Best of all medicine is fasting. This is the real. Next, thank you. We are in time. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you very much. A beautiful lecture for our daily useful. This is for all our, I think, below ages above 60. A beautiful suggestions was given. If you are able to follow, at least our body also will be like that, not like this. So sincerely we'll try to maintain that. Useful words, useful points. I think we'll get through this WhatsApp and all. We'll get this also. You can take later on. And once again, you all are requested. On behalf of everybody wants to say thanks to him once again. Claps to him. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you. Now a request, please come to the dining hall for a simple and veg lunch. Please follow to the dining hall. Thank you. Thank you very much for everybody for coming here. Thank you, sir. Thank you.